We are live, I think. I do this every morning. I never know when I'm live or not. I think I am. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Jenna. It's just you and me, babe. Oh, I'm so lost without Misdemeanor. She starts her training. I'm happy for her. She starts her training today. Her census training today. Hey, Remy. Missed everything last night. Went to bed real early, like 7 o'clock early. Woke up about, hi, Babe Beauty. Woke up about, oh, geez. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. And Mandolin, by the way, Mandolin, if you're watching, thinking about you, babe. Mandolin was live. I think her title was, Is Anyone Awake? But I got up to pee, so that's the only reason I was awake. Hi, Charlie Girl says. Good morning, good morning. Look at that sea of green, my beautiful girls. So I got up to pee and then I saw that she was live, so I went into her room to say hello. Hi, Kevin. Good morning. How are you this morning? Um, hey, Jenna, did you get enough to get internet? I'm hoping. If anybody has Jenna Lynn's PayPal, can you guys post it? Any of my mods? Leo wife. Hi, Leo wife. Um, we're trying to get her the internet so she can do her true crime stuff. At least I am. I'm gung ho for that. Today's Wednesday. As you all know, my Wednesdays are building your channels. If anybody's got a channel that they want to talk about or they want to discuss or tell us all what it's all about, what you're doing on your channel, come on up. Just tell me, hi, Tacos. Tacos got to 1,000 on her channel. Hey, Tacos. You on your way to hell? So I've been missing everything at night lately. I went into Diane and Wendy's for a little bit last night, and I missed all that. Well, most of it. I watched a little bit of it until I fell asleep. Like I went to sleep at 7, woke up at 9, went into Diane and Wendy's for a little bit, and then fell back asleep. Thank you, Leo wife. I appreciate that. We're trying to get her. No, not yet. Still on the phone. Oh, I hope you checked your PayPal yesterday. It wasn't much, but I hope it helps a little bit. If anybody wants to donate to Jenna, her PayPal just was posted in the chat. She's, she's trying to get her internet up and going so she can do her true crime stuff. Hi, Carrie. How are you this morning? Or afternoon? I guess it's afternoon where you are. Sorry, I keep getting that mixed up. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Yeah, it's evening in Australia. I know that. It's afternoon in the UK. It's morning here. It's very early morning here, 8 o'clock. I'm going to start going 8 o'clock. I'm not going to do the 4-hour streams unless we got like something really important to talk about. Because I find that it was just draining me. Plus, you guys are probably sick of seeing me for 4 hours every morning. I know I was sick of seeing this face. I did. Oh, no, I just want to. I always worry about when I donate to someone if my PayPal is working, because what it did to me yesterday was made me give it my password again, and I haven't gotten that message for a long time, so I just wanted to make sure it went where I wanted it to go. I mean, it was your name on there, so I assume it did. But you know what I mean? You got to be careful online, I think. So how are you guys? Kitchen being decorated, ordering washing machine. Hubby is off today. Let's send up a few prayers for Ems. I think she's got a doctor's appointment, plus her husband's got a doctor's and he's going to find out what's going on with him today. So big prayers for you, Ems, if you're watching this. Hi, Cypress. Good morning. Listening while I pack for vacation. Oh, where are you going on vacation, Cypress? I hope it's somewhere fun, like the beach. Oh, you're sending prayers for Ems. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I added a few people to Facebook yesterday because I didn't realize I haven't been going on Facebook, just on Messenger lately. So I realized there were a lot of people that I wanted to add on my Facebook that I haven't looked in so long on my Facebook, see who was there, because I just been going on Messenger lately. I went on a date night, ate half a burger. Now it's coming up fun times. Oh, Remy, that sucks. What was open? See, nothing's hardly open here. It's like, so if you go to a restaurant that's really popular, the waiting isn't even worth going because they got that social distancing stuff. So, it's crazy. So what else is new, guys? Um, oh, thank you for posting her link. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to Tacos, go right ahead. She's she does some streams about crystals, what they're for. She does all kinds of, you know, things, different things, and she chit chats, and she bitches, and she complains, mostly about her job, like we all do. We all bitch and complain about our lives. Most of us shouldn't, but I do. I still bitch about my life. I'm a bad one. I bitch about my husband all the time, and I have it pretty good, but I still find stuff to bitch about. Like if he chews too loud, oh, that's a pet peeve of me. Oh God, he sits right next to me, and if he starts crunching, it's like, do you have to, like, I can't sit in the same room as him if he's eating cereal. Oh my God. Love the crystal information. How's your spirits, Carla? I have been told, I have been advised, not told, advised that there's some prayers I've got to say, and I've been advised to stop filming. And there's some prayers I said a prayer to see if I can find my sage. It's to the Archangel Chamuel, and supposedly I said a prayer, and supposedly if you say a prayer to that person, that angel, they help you find what you're looking for. So we'll see. And I also said, oh, thank you, Leo wife. She's on the ball with the links today. So I also said a prayer to Archangel Michael, because he's the warrior. He's the angel warrior. So I said a prayer to him. And guys, I'm gonna do that thing that Em said. But look, I finished off. Oh, there's my Leo wife. Hi, Leo.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Look, I finished off the hat. Is that cute? Did you see the little ballet slippers?
Oh my gosh, how precious.
They're so cute. I think these ones go quite with the hat. So
I love the little pom-poms on the top.
I know. Well, that's what I was missing, and I had to get my little I had to make sure I had one small enough. So I got the little.
Does she live where it's cold? She does, doesn't
I
she?
think she does. I think she lives not too far from Jenna.
Oh, okay. That'll be perfect then. Because
Hi, Ozzy. Hey, Ozzy.
see here, it wouldn't get used that much because it's never that cold.
Where are you now?
I'm in
You're in.
Georgia.
Okay, in Georgia. Okay, yeah. That's like in Texas. That wouldn't get used
Yeah,
either. Yeah.
you might have 2 cold days, cold enough but babies are different. They have to be bundled up, even if it's 40 degrees, they need to be bundled up anyway.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make I think oh God, I love my Ginger Lock's mom's friend is near New York, so it gets cold there too. So I'm gonna be making another one like this and the little ballet slippers for her. So they don't take long, but believe it or not, the little things that you crochet are the hardest things to crochet because you have to use littler hooks and they're
Right,
awkward. They're awkward. So
right.
it's like I know people think, oh no, but the bigger things that you make like blankets and stuff are easy, but the smaller things like a hat for you and me would be easy for me to make, easier than a smaller hat.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I agree.
So how are you, girlfriend?
I'm good. I got to clean my office today and
Oh,
get some stuff done, but I just wanted to stop in. There was something I was going to say, and now I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah. Can you put that link to the little grocery?
the what? Hello? I'm not hearing you. The what?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. To what?
The link to the YouTube channel for the bags, the crochet bags. Remember you shared it one time for me, the tutorial for the little bags crochet?
Oh, yes, yes. Let me find it. I'll go on here and find it. The market bags, you mean?
Yes, yes. Because I'm
Okay.
going to start making some of those for like Christmas presents.
Yeah, they make the best. Everybody loves them.
Do you line them or no?
I don't. You could if you wanted to. I know, I'm lazy. Let me see which one. There's so many of them. These ones, yeah, these ones, you know what's great about them is they stretch. You can get a lot of stuff. I usually make them. No, that's not the one that I made.
They're
Um,
not difficult, are they? Are they real
oh
difficult?
God, they're not. They're easy. I always do. Okay, and this guy is so good. And I'm gonna put his link. His name is Mikey, and he does a few different kinds. You just have to go to his channel and type in market bag,
Okay,
and
market bag. I got to remember the name of that.
yeah, it's a crocheted market bag. Well, he does just crocheting anyways, so yeah.
Yeah,
But I'll put the link in the chat for you.
that's cool.
So you crochet too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Mhm.
know that.
But I've never done anything fancy. I've only done like blankets and scarves. I've never even done hats.
Well, see, I can't read it. My problem is I can't read patterns.
Me
Okay.
either.
Like
Me either.
they're too difficult, but I'm visual. So if I watch someone do something, even if I don't get it right the first time, I can take it apart and I can learn that way. And this guy that I sent the link to, and it's in the chat right now, is so good at explaining things. Like he does like a small sample to show you what to do, and then he gives you the dimensions you need. So yeah, that's what I learned and then I've done some like on my own. Like I've made this myself, just myself. Like I didn't even have a pattern for this one. You can see it. I never had a pattern for this. That one's sold though. That one's going to a friend of mine. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, that one's yeah. Once you start doing a lot like I did, like I've done so many things, like you start to get a feel for what you're doing and you learn like, oh, well, this might work. And then you try it and trial and error. And so sometimes I just do things out of my head. Like,
Yeah, because like I can't even do fancy stitches. I just do single, double, triple. I don't even know how to do like a rose and all that mess.
Oh, you go to his channel. He teaches you everything. Every different stitch that I've learned, I learned on his channel because he goes over it. And if you play it slow, it's even easier because that's what I used to do to learn. I would put it on like half speed or whatever, and I would just watch and watch, and I would try it until I got it right. So
Yeah.
I know
Well, that's
that's
all you could do. Practice makes
yeah,
perfect.
yeah. I even learned how to make pom-poms there. You know, some of the stuff is well, some of the stitch, I'm not going to say I learned all the stitches because some of the stitches are really complicated. But
Right.
anybody that I know that's gone to that channel for him has learned a lot. I just love him. I love him. He's a gay guy, but oh my God, he's so good. He must be ambidextrous because he does even for left-handed people. Like he'll do something for right-handed people, and then he'll do the same thing for a left-handed person, and he does it like I don't know how. I could not crochet with my left hand if you paid me. You know
Right.
what I mean? But
Hey,
he'll do it.
Ozzy. Hold on, Ozzy. I'm looking back. I know whose live I watched that night. I'm gonna go back and listen to it again when I went on, and I will be sure to let you know who said that.
Oh, I guess I must have missed it. There were sorry, Ozzy. Is she upset about something? Did something happen, Ozzy? Oh, okay. I well, don't repeat it to me.
I'm not repeating it. Can you
Okay.
hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
can hear you.
but I need to find out who said it because whoever said it then in turn made me hurt Ozzy last night. And I didn't mean to do that at all. I don't hurt people on purpose like that. I don't. So,
Yeah, I
anywho,
know.
so
Anywho,
what's the
what's
plan
new?
for today? Anything good?
No, but I've decided I'm not going to do many 4-hour lives anymore because they've just been, draining me,
Yeah.
completely draining me. I think 2 hours is long enough to do a live, so
Yeah,
that's
I
what I'm
agree.
thinking. And if I want to go on at night, like, do an hour stream at night, I'll do it. But,
Hmm.
because I've had people message me or email me and say, we always miss it because we're on our way to work and we can't listen. So I might do a few, I'm going to try and learn how to do the members only live stream. I still don't know how to do that, but I'll learn.
You need to
I,
get with see, the only person that I know that does members only lives is Katie. But I know she does them. I know there's a way that you can do them because you know how like Laura will do it, but everybody can watch. They just can't type.
right, right, right. And I think there's a way to do it on Zoom, but I'm not sure. I am so bad with Zoom. I don't know. The only thing I really know how to do is StreamYards, and StreamYard sucks. But I would like to do maybe that phone call thing that Diane did. I'm going to ask her about that because that would be cool too. Everybody could just, you know, gab, you know, because I think that's amazing that she does that. Like it's cool. Hi, if I'm missing your comments, I'm sorry. I think about this, I must have made 12 to 14 calls today and having to repeat the same story. Oh, Ozzy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't say anything I shouldn't have said. I don't think I did, but because I don't even know what this is all about. But so, how are you guys today besides all of that? I bet it was exhausting. It's late where you are, isn't it, Ozzy? Oh, okay. Thank you. I just added Ozzy in my Facebook. I think it's so cool. Okay. Are you still there, Leah's wife? I don't know. It's so quiet up here with
Can you hear
nobody
me?
up here. Yeah, I can hear you now. I didn't know because it was so quiet. I'm so used to having Mr. Meter up here. Ouch. I'm happy for her though. I'm so happy for her that she
Yeah,
got
she's excited.
her job. She's very excited. So yeah,
I
we must.
agree. It would be good for her. I don't know if I'd be wanting to go walk door to door, but that's just me.
Well, especially now with the whole, coronavirus. I wouldn't even want to be a mailman right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just me because I'm a big chicken. I don't want to catch anything.
Well, where's Nunya?
Oh, Nanya's got to do some training this morning. She's going to come up later, but
Okay.
she's got to do some training. Say everybody's working but me. I'm just at home. So uh my life is kind of, you know,
Yeah, me
boring.
too. Do you know what time M's husband's appointment is?
I'm not sure. I don't think she said, but I know
Oh,
it's sometime today. So
yeah.
I'm going to be thinking about her and him. I think
I know it's good.
she might even have an appointment today too. Her doctor, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think she does. I think they changed it to work around his appointment because
Oh,
I
did
think,
they change it? Oh, good.
yeah, I think their appointments were at the same time, but her doctor changed hers to later in the day so she could be there for him and then go to hers.
Oh, Pittsburgh girl said thank you for the Scentsy gift. Loved it.
Oh, she's so welcome.
That's wonderful. I've got to order some Scentsy products myself. I've got your email though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Have you been getting a lot of orders? Can
I
anybody
do. I've
post?
gotten a lot from Facebook. I've gotten a lot from YouTube people. Absolutely. Hmm.
So you have okay. If we post your link to your channel, can they order from there on your
Yeah,
channel?
they'll have to email me because my Cincy link is my full name.
Okay. Charlie Girl says, Jenna Moon, do you feel comfortable sharing the Venmo name? I have no idea what that is. What is that? Can you tell
Charlie
me what
girl, I
that is?
know. I just noticed that this morning. I was going to send you a text.
My arrives. Can you track those? You can track them
Yeah,
like on
I get an
Amazon.
email when somebody orders, and then when it's shipped, it lets me know,
And
and it
you let
gives me a tracking number, or it lets you know. It'll even let you know because you'll put your if you order, it'll put your email in, and then it'll let you know when it's been shipped, and you can track it.
She said, I'm going to order more. Pittsburgh Girl says, I'm going to order more because fall and winter scents are here.
Yes,
Oh,
and they are so good.
oh yeah. What kind of scents do they have?
Oh, we have 82 cents.
Oh my God. Like for each season?
Yeah, we have 82 cents in every catalog.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I love candles. I love. Has your orders gone up? Have you been getting more orders lately? Shall we advertise for Leo Wife? Oh, okay. Is that your email? Leo Wife, is that your email? It's so quiet with nobody up here.
Did I lose you?
No,
Oh, okay.
it just gets quiet every once in a while. What time do you have to work at?
Huh?
What time are you working?
Oh,
Then.
I just work whenever, honey.
Oh, you get your own hours. Well, la dee da.
Yeah.
Just did the Cash App. It's Jenna Moon 41. I don't know if that what you need. Oh, Jenna, is that to donate to you? Is that what's a Cash App? Can someone tell me what that is? The only thing
It's
I
just
know.
like PayPal.
Oh, is
It's
it?
like PayPal.
Oh, okay. I hope she gets it
Winston.
for her internet because my Venmo is my real name. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't blame you. Mine is too, though. I should change my PayPal name. But I really use it more for giving. But people can get it when you give money too, right? They can get your real name.
I think so.
Or is it only when you get money? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't even know how it works. Because the only reason I ever had a PayPal was because I would send to my kids because they were always in need of money. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know how kids are, no matter how old they are.
Yep.
But instead of, because the grandkids were getting older, so we would be, you don't know what to get for them at a certain age. People, all they want is money. They want to buy.
Yeah, that's all my kids ever want.
They want to buy their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we get a few things for them, but they always want, well, I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know what I want. And don't dare buy them clothes, especially if it's a girl.
Yeah. Last year at Christmas, we did, usually we had been just giving them money. But last year at Christmas, I told them I wasn't doing that. My kids are 19 and 24. So
Okay.
I said, I'm getting you things you need.
Right.
So, like, I bought underwear, stuff that they don't want to buy themselves. They both work, so they can pretty much get whatever they want fun. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So,
yeah.
I got them stuff they needed, socks and underwear and sheets for their beds and stuff like that,
Yeah.
It wasn't exciting, but as you get older, you appreciate that because I hate buying stuff like that, like towels and sheets. I always tell my mom, buy me some new towels for Christmas this year because I hate buying. They're expensive.
Yeah, they are. Hey, Jenna.
Hey, Jenna.
Jenna, girl.
Hey guys, I don't
How
know.
are you?
I'm hoping I'm in the right spot. If I lose you guys, it's because I don't have crap for service. But I'm out back, so I'm hoping.
Oh, we can hear you.
That's where I was last night. So I had pretty decent service in there.
If my mods in here could just keep posting Jenna's PayPal. We're trying to get her internet so she could do her crime stuff. That would be appreciated. I need your link too, your PayPal link, so I can post it myself. You guys are muted. Hello.
Yeah, Winston's barking, so I muted.
Oh, okay.
But I guess I should just let him because then we'd feel like misdemeanors here.
Yeah, her dogs bark all the time. Good God. I told her yesterday, I said, I'm gonna miss you because
I know.
So used to having her. Like you always. Jenna, why are you here twice? Is that you?
I don't see her here twice.
No, she's backstage.
Oh.
There's a Jenna Moon backstage and there's a Jenna Moon up here. Well, I guess I'm going to have to kick one and pray that this isn't. Yeah, and pray.
Yeah, she may have got kicked off and came back.
Jenna, is that you? My hand's on the trigger.
Yeah. Oh, it's me.
I
got booted.
You were up here, and
I don't know if I'm going to stay up here long because that's what's going to keep happening. But I just wanted to come up and say thank you, and I appreciate you doing that, and I appreciate it.
It wasn't much, but I mean, every little bit helps,
Absolutely, absolutely. I just appreciate it, and then like you having the mods, put out my PayPal. I'm grateful.
Because you do such great streams, so I want to see you get that. So, like, every once in a while, Samara's good. She just posted it again. Hi, Ams. My mom always buys socks, undies, pajamas, etc. Last year, she bought us matching family pajamas, and my husband's for 2 sizes too small. Her husband's like 6'4" and 250 pounds. So, yeah, I get it. Ams, what time do you have to go? We were all sending up prayers for you. What time do you guys have to go to the doctor's today? Thinking about you. Really thinking about you.
Yes, we are.
I am going to do that thing that she suggested.
Prayers and more prayers.
For her, for Amanda Lynn, for Ozzy Vic, for everybody.
I know everybody's just going through such a tough time right now,
And
you
anybody
know,
that's
and
having, yeah, actually, yeah, it's like with this COVID stuff and everything, and people are struggling. I mean, you just gotta,
yeah, it's just everything, you know, people are losing loved ones and you know, it's everybody's got something going on, you know, it's like for
exactly.
me, like,
I have
you
friends.
know, I just feel bad because there's so many people that are going through so much more than me, you know, and it just
Mhm.
breaks my heart. It just does.
Does, yeah, me too. And you know, you don't want to see anybody struggle, but it's been a struggle for a lot of people, and it's still gonna be a struggle because a lot of kids are going back to school now, and that parents are going to be worrying about their kids. And I'm sending up prayers to all those kids that are going back to school, especially my grandkids. 3 of them are going to public school. This, I think, yesterday they started, and I'm just sick to my stomach about it. Um, we went out and bought them all masks and everything. Can you imagine that's part of their school year now to wear masks? Like
Charlie girl,
it's
that worked. So thank you so much. I just want you to know that it went to the right place. It did work. I just got the alert. So thank you. I've
oh,
never done
that's sweet.
I've never done Cash App before, and I only usually use the PayPal. She thought about the Vimo, but when I look at the Vimo, it's got my real name, so I don't want to put it in
Yeah.
there, you know, in that.
Does it
So I
no,
did
does it work like
that.
PayPal though? Does it go directly into your account? Or I mean, I don't know how
When
these
I
things work.
filled it out, because I literally just filled out the Cash App this morning.
Oh,
It like as you're filling it out, you put in your debit card right then
okay.
and right on it, so it goes right to it.
Okay.
So
I
yeah,
get it.
I
Okay.
think I'm still learning. I'll get back to you. How about that?
But
How
you
about
know
I'll
what?
get back to you on it? But that's what I had to do when I was filling it out. So I think it goes right onto the card that I put in.
Yeah, well, PayPal, I know how to use, I know how to send money to PayPal. I don't think I've ever received money from a PayPal ever in my life. So I don't even know how that works. Like if someone sent me money, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you
Does
would
it
just
tell
go in
you?
and transfer it to your account.
Does it tell you? Like I
Yeah,
wouldn't even know how
Yeah,
to.
you get an email.
it does. Yeah, you
I
get
know
an
where it's.
email. You get an
Oh, okay.
email or you get an alert that something and then when you go in, you basically just put the money and then transfer it to like the card that you use to donate to people. You could
Right,
use that card to put your donations back in. Do you get what I'm saying?
right.
Like your
Oh,
card's already
you get an
registered.
email. That's bad for me because I never check my emails.
Well, then
Guess I should
you
check my email.
have the PayPal app on your phone.
Yes. Not on my phone. On my
Yeah.
tablet, I do.
Oh, okay. Because usually you'll get a PayPal if you have the app on. I don't know if you have the app on, but if you do, it will give you a little like P
No,
on
I
the
only
top.
go there. I only go on PayPal when I'm sending money. That's the only time I go on PayPal. So if someone sent me money, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know because I don't know if I've ever gotten a PayPal. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I've ever gotten one. So I wouldn't even know because the only reason I ever got one was it was easy for me to send my kids money. That's the only reason I ever got one.
Venmo's really cool. I learned about Venmo from my mother, to be honest with you, because that's how she pays like a lot of stuff. It's through Venmo, and she has my niece and nephew live in Delaware, as everybody knows. So like when she wants to send them birthday gift money or whatever, she sends it through Venmo. And it's a neat little app. It's neat. And I don't think they give you where PayPal takes a percentage or whatever sometimes. Like if you need the
Uh-huh.
money, you know, where Venmo doesn't. Venmo, I don't think takes a percentage. They might, but I don't know. I've never really used it. But my mom told me
I've
about
never
it.
heard of it. I've heard of the Cash
It's
App.
just like PayPal. It's just like Cash App. It's just like all the rest of them.
Okay.
It really is.
Did they take a percentage? Because I know PayPal. Every time I send money, they take like a dollar
Yes, they
something
have.
out of it.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know if
start.
Venmo does, but my mom likes Venmo better than PayPal.
Oh
I
my,
don't know why.
Evelyn, you do have me beat. I only have, hang on, 22,351. Evelyn has 23,000 unread emails. Someone that has me beat. I'm the worst for emails. Well, I get my notifications come up in emails. Uh-oh. Jenna just hopped down. Jenna, come back up.
She probably got booted.
Hey, Bailey. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Doors. I'm sorry I missed some of you. When I start talking, I'm like a doofus. Hi, call me Frenchie. It's normal to be concerned about your grandkids. Maybe try to give credits to the teacher and helping. You know, they've got a PBS show. You know Mr. Rogers, right? Everybody knows who Mr. Rogers is. It's
Mm-hmm.
a little cartoon tiger, I think it is, or lion or something. I think it's a tiger, like a little kid tiger. And he does the whole Mr. Rogers thing in the beginning, and he asks questions about it's all to educate them about social distance for kids. About he asks questions like, why can't I hug my aunt, or you know what I mean? Like it's all
Yeah, it's
geared
so
towards
sad these
kids.
kids are having to go through this.
Yeah, because we never had to go through that.
Nope.
It is. And I'm really worried. I'm really worried about the baby, the one that's going to preschool. That's the one that, makes me nervous. I'm sure the teachers, they probably had to go through special training, for the kids that are having to go to school. I feel bad for the parents that don't have a choice
Mm-hmm.
but send their kids to school, because we have a lot of single parents in this country.
Yes.
Okay, Jenna.
I just look at it as when your kids go to school, when they first go back to school, after the summer, most kids get sick. They get the flu, they get a stomach bug, they get strep throat, and they bounce back. And I really think, this is different, I know, but the rate of survival and it not being that bad in children is so high that, they just may have a scratchy throat and, a low fever. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But to not send them is not fair to them. And it's not, they have to have the socialization. They have to have the structure.
Well, okay. So one set of grandkids are going to public school. The other set they've opted to keep them home.
Right.
The ones that they're keeping home are so sad.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to get to see their friends. They're not going to get their favorite part of school, recess. They're not going to get to do all that stuff. Walking to school, they used to love to walk to school. They can't do that. They're going to be home. Not only, since March, but now through the school year, supposedly.
Yeah.
And that's the daughter-in-law that's pregnant. So come December, she's going to have a baby, a newborn. So,
it's tough. It's a tough decision. I don't know. I think if my kids were older in high school, I would let them go if they wanted to. If they were little bitty, if elementary, I think I would probably have opted to keep them home until after Christmas and see where it goes from there. Because here they had a choice to send them or not.
Schools were started last week and shut down yesterday, Lady K.
Mm.
Wow. Where? Oh, I guess maybe you'll dox yourself.
Yeah, we've been open. I think this is the 3rd week of school. And I know they've had cases at every school, but so far they've kept it open. They're keeping it open, so we'll see. I don't know.
Well, I guess if kids are getting sick, they have to close it, I guess. That would be you can only
see. I would
them.
think, there's so many of them. I guess it just depends upon. Maybe they have a number in mind or something. I don't know. I don't know. I would hate to have to make the decision at all, you know?
Can you imagine trying to give a little kid a test?
No, or a
With that
mask or anything.
Q-tip
I mean,
that you do, yeah. I mean, we bought the whole thing for them to put over their face, the same, but they're not going to wear that. What kid is going to wear that stuff? Especially the little ones. They're
no.
not going to wear that.
And if they
I mean,
do wear a mask, it's not going to stay where it's supposed to.
it's not. And I know my one grandson, he's real bad for touching I'm real bad for touching my face. Can you imagine a little kid trying to tell him, don't touch your face? Like when
especially if they have a runny
doing it?
nose or something.
Right. Oh, he's bad for that.
I
His nose
mean,
is always
a kid's
running.
a kid is a kid is a kid. You know, you can't.
Exactly. And we're saying, you know, they're saying, oh, this is our new normal. Ugh, how sad is that?
Yeah.
Who wants this to be our new normal? Nobody.
Not me.
I don't.
I don't
I just
either.
think it's like, you know, it's just become so real. Oh, oh dear. Open to counseling. I'm trying to look for a comment. Sorry. "22 years gone like that." Dory, or Doors.
Oh, I'm sorry. Door
Doors, I'm
67.
so sorry. Sending up prayers, hon. Oh, see, I miss comments sometimes. I hate that about myself. Lots of love, and I cannot imagine how you feel. I wish I could make it all better for you. Doors. It came
Me
out of
either.
nowhere for me, but he's been feeling this way for years. I'm in shock. I'm so sorry. God, this community. We need to be more compassionate. Don't you find that we need to be more compassionate around here towards our people? I'm sorry I'm quiet. I'm reading comment. Oh, wow. It happens. Well, we support you, Doors. Came out of nowhere for me. It's been feeling this way for years. I'm in shock. Oh, Lord. I don't know what to say. Doors, I get it. It's like, yeah, he has to want to work on it as well as you. If he wanted to end it years ago, were you guys living separate lives? I think that's up to her if she wants to share that. I'm second time married, and it's horrible when a marriage ends. You're not alone. Yeah, you grieve. Even though my husband wasn't nice, you kind of grieve. You kind of, it's kind of a grieving process when your marriage doesn't work because you couldn't fix it. I had 2 kids with my first husband, and you know, for them, we stayed married for 15 years, but you know, it just, we both decided we were, neither of us, well, we both didn't, but I did. We cannot let this ruin our life. If you allowed it, this will indeed or may cause depression. So sorry, Doris, sending you strong vibes. Yeah. Yeah. And I know it's easy to say, but you will get through it. You will, and you'll come out stronger. We are who we are because of the struggles we have had to endure. Is it easy? It's not. Oh my gosh, it's so not easy. I'm not going to say it is, but it's, you know, You're right, Carla. It's a grieving process, and keep opening up to others. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to ever need me to talk to me, my email is in my, I know I say that, but lately I've been very good at reading my emails. Well, not very good, but a lot better. If someone tells me they're going to email me, I do check my emails. I have been lately because I thought it was sucked. People take the time to email you and you don't, look at your emails. That's rude. You know? But most of my, to be fair, most of my emails are notifications from YouTube, which is, yeah, you're right, Carla. Okay, I just said that. I'm in a river of tears now. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Doris. If you need to talk or, you need to email me, just let me know. You never even saw my email. Remy, what? I don't even know your email. If I type in Remy, nothing comes up because I looked for it. And there was no email from you. Do you have someone close to you can talk to, Doris? It's children that hurt also. Yeah, the children are the ones that hurt, I think, the most when a marriage breaks up. I know my kids they were mad at me because I walked away. I mean, my kids were very mad at me because I walked away from my marriage. They said my dad would still be here, but there was a lot of things going on at the time. So yeah, do that, Doris. I will check my email. But kids, when they're younger, they don't understand. They don't, all they do, they want their, hi, Brian Clan. They want their mom and dad to get, they both love both of us. But, it affects them. Even to this day, as old as they are, it affects
It does,
them.
but I think it's important that you're honest with them.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Don't lie about why it's happening. I mean, depending on their age, of course, you can't tell a 3-year-old, but
Well, no.
there's a way that you could tell them. Maybe not tell them the whole story, but tell them enough for them to understand.
Yeah, that's so touchy. Like it depends on the age of the kid. And no matter what, my kids were at an age where they understood what was going on with their dad and me. So it wasn't that hard. They knew why, but they still wanted us together. They wanted
absolutely
their mom and dad in the same house. And I just couldn't because I couldn't trust them.
Yeah.
Because he was who he was. But one thing I never did was after we left, I never badmouthed him. He plenty badmouthed me, but and my kids appreciate that about me to this day. And my daughter especially said, Mom, you never went that, you never turned turned us against our dad. And I very well could have. I just thought, and he did. And she goes, yeah, he did all the time. He was always talking about what horrible person you were. And she goes, once they get to a certain age, they know the truth.
Right.
So, I mean, if you get into a battle with your ex-husband, it just doesn't do them any good. So, is most of the time why the fighting is going money. For us, it wasn't. For us, it was more, the abuse. So. And a lot of times it's infidelity. A lot of times there's so many different reasons that a marriage doesn't work.
Yeah, it could be tons of reasons.
Sometimes you just grow apart, And when I got married the second time, I knew what I didn't want.
Yep.
And I saw a thing the other day. X is an example, or my ex is an example of what I don't want to do again, or something like that. That's why I call him my ex or whatever. I can't remember exactly. I can never remember. I was at school with my first husband. We knew each other from the age of 8. We just split up split because we outgrew each other, and it was sometimes, and sometimes like people break up and there's no animosity, but sometimes it's just that you grow apart and you're still friends. And that's how my husband now is with his ex. They just stopped, they just both agreed that it wasn't working. They didn't, they loved each other because they had kids together, but they weren't in love with each other, if that makes sense. And they're still friends to this day. I'm friends with her, which is good for his kids, So, because
and that's good for the kids too.
Yeah.
If you can go to, events or special occasions together and there's not friction. And
we do the Thanksgiving, we do Christmas, we take turns. I mean, because we consider, even though I'm not blood related to any of the grandchildren, I'm not blood, okay, but they're my grandkids. As far as I'm concerned, they are mine. We do it together because they're all ours, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's not a birthday I forget. There's not a Christmas I forget. There's not a Easter I forget. They're all mine. Not mine. I mean, ours.
Right.
I don't mean mine, but, they don't call me mom or anything, but they call me, my stepkids call me by my first name. And I don't even consider my stepkids because we've been married for 17 years. So they're kind of like my kids,
Mm-hmm.
But some families can't do that. Some families just can't get along. And that's sad for the kids. It is. Like,
Right.
even if you have problems with your exes, if you can, like, love your kids more than you hate each other, that is a good thing for them. Yeah. So please download Discord. You can talk privately on there, Doris. Yeah. You can. Yeah, you can even. Can you call in private, like to somebody on Discord? Like, I've never done that privately.
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
sure can.
I mean, I've done it on Hangouts. I've done it on Facebook Messenger, but I've never done it on Hangouts.
Yeah, you could do it on Discord.
Okay.
Well, I am going to hop down and get busy before I get late.
Okay, girlfriend. Thank you for coming up and keeping me company. If anybody else wants to come up, just let me know. Our daughter is our world. So we make sure, hang on, I'm trying to read. I'm trying to close this up because I don't like the way I look this morning. Our daughter is our world. So we make sure she is first. And there was love to create children. It doesn't take, yeah, exactly. You did love that person at one time because you created 2 children with them. At least I did. I created 2 children with them. And I will never regret. A lot of people say, because my ex-husband was, abusive, he hit me and stuff like that. A lot of people will ask me, well, do you regret your marriage? No, because I have my kids. Like, how could I say that? And how could I say that and, look at my kids and say, I regret having you? Like, that would go through my head. That would screw with my brain. Yes, it's private chat, no phone numbers. I think that's the best way to do a phone call, actually, than giving someone, Carla's members. Thank you, Leo wife. Hi, Amanda Ray. My husband doesn't acknowledge my boyfriend. Yeah. Well, yeah. My husband was too busy putting me down to acknowledge anything in my life. I was the demon seed, of course, according to him. Whenever my kids would go there, I mean, he would not stop putting me down. And my daughter now, now that she's older, said, Mom, I appreciate that you never did that to us. Because it screwed with their brains, We're half divorced. Amanda. Does anybody want to come up and talk about their channel? Does anybody want to promote their channel today? Because Wednesday is kind of put aside for that. Like if anybody wants to talk about their channel or. Thank you, Jenna. Amanda Ray, that sucks. Yeah. Seriously. I think I was it Gingerlock's mom that told me that I think the people across the way from her were going through, wanted to get divorced or something, but they couldn't because of the COVID. I think it was Gingerlock's mom that told me that. That's gotta suck. And they had to live in the same house. Can you imagine? Yeah. Discord. I tried to do a Discord on my own one time and I did not know what the hell I was doing. That was such a mess. I think I might have had it for 3 weeks. Might have had it for 3 weeks and I had to have other people I think I had Kimmy P and Crane Kicks set it up for me because I had no clue what I was doing. Right. Can you imagine people okay, say someone went to visit their kid and this is a hypothetical. They went to visit their kid in another country, okay? And then the COVID hit and you couldn't come back. Can you imagine? Your kids couldn't come back. Can you imagine? Hey, Jason, Jason, Jason. Hello, Jason. Jason, the smartass. It is a good morning today. I'm by myself, so you guys have to put up with me today. No, 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 no. I asked him to leave before I asked for a divorce. We haven't lived together for years. Oh, how come it took so long to divorce? I left my husband and I was divorced within, oh, there's a private chat. I never look at the private chats in here. Oh, okay. Just seeing a private chat now and they're no longer up here. I asked him to leave before I asked for it. I think I was divorced within 2 years. Within 2 years. And then I couldn't to get remarried again, I couldn't find my divorce papers. Of course, you have to have those legally to show that you're not still married. See this virus, it's slowing everything down. It is slowing everything down. It sucks too. I move out to the car in case. Hell no. Oh, Remy. Why? Remy, get up here and do me a Remy recap. Like the good old days. We haven't had a Remy recap in ages. By the way, Nanya's coming back up when she's done doing her crossing guard stuff. So I'm not going to be alone, so I'm not going to bore you for too long. We have kids, and I waited for cooler heads to prevail. Yeah. And I never here's another thing I never asked for. I never asked for child support. I know I could have had it. I could have had so much stuff, but I didn't go for it because we had them like not equally, but I figured that it was just another thing to fight about. I know I'm never alone. I know I'm not. I started back to work this last week. You got a different job, didn't you, Brian Clan? Did I see that somewhere? That you had started one like months ago, and then you just started another job. Back to work last week. It's hard to adjust after being out of work for months. Yeah, it is. I bet it is. How is it working? Does anybody know how because I haven't been to a fast food restaurant in probably 5 months. I've gone to the drive-thrus. Now, are they opening them up or what's going on with that? I started back to work. Okay, so I just read that. I'm such a doofus. Should I put my camera on? Yes or no? I'm going to put it back on. What the hell? I'm used to looking like shit in the morning. I was laid off when COVID started. Oh, yeah, but you had just, Brian Clan, had you not just started a job, like not long before that? Sorry. Had you not just started a job when that started, when COVID started? Correct? Am I correct? It's so quiet with nobody up here. I'm just so freaked out. I was laid off when COVID started. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember that because you were talking about it. See, I remember things. I'm not good at emails, but I'm good at my memory is still there. I still have a good memory. My boyfriend asked when I'm going back to work. I looked at him and said, where? No one's hiring. So Remy, are you going to come up and do a recap, or you don't? Oh, I guess you were on a date last night, so you don't have a Remy recap. Where no one's hiring. Oh God, I can't imagine looking for a job now. There are a ton of remote jobs on Indeed.com. I don't have an office. Oh, yeah, you do? Well, then come up here, you damn doofus. Oh, wait, I have to do the invite thing. Okay, nobody porn me. I heard people have been getting porned lately and doxxed and all kinds of stuff lately. Stop doxing. It's wrong. Whoever you are that's doxing people, stop it. That's not good. There's the link. Okay, I will. What do I want to talk about today? I guess nobody wants to promote their channel. I might go live this evening. I'm thinking about doing a live stream in the evening. Like, I've been getting emails from people saying, well, I can't watch you in the mornings because you go on so early. So I might do like a late night, not a late night, but an evening stream tonight. So, oh, there's Remy. 5 minutes. That wasn't even 5 minutes, girlfriend.
Whatever.
Oh, there's Jenna.
Hey,
Jenna. Hey, Remy.
Sorry, I just got a little cough. Hi.
Hey, girls.
You
Hi,
look so
girl.
lonely out there.
I am lonely.
I'll get kicked out and come back and get kicked out, but at least you won't be lonely up there. You look all
so not
lonely.
used to being by myself. I'm trying to think of things to talk about. People are getting bored.
I know
I'm sorry,
you
but am I the only one that thinks it's hilarious thinking of misdemeanor going door to door and doing the census stuff? She's going to be at one door for 3 hours telling life stories.
No,
you know what's funny? It's so funny because she got this job, and then yesterday the same type of job came and showed up at my door, and they never showed up at my door. And they literally showed up at my door, and I was like, misdemeanor, you jinxed me. You jinxed me.
Imagine if it was her.
I know, right? That would have been funny.
We've never had anyone in the 17 years I've lived here. I've never had anyone come to this door.
Never had anybody come here except the Jehovah's
No, me either. And I'll be honest, I never do the census ever, and I've never had anybody show up at my door until misdemeanor talks about how she's going to do the census thing, and I had somebody show up my door yesterday from census. I was like, wow, isn't that weird?
They show up at your door.
They just came up, and she was like, showed me her badge to show me that she was from census. Yes, showed me the badge, and just asked who lived here, what their names were, and what their birthdays were, and that was it. And then they left.
That's
They were
weird.
like, who lives here? What's the names and the birthdays? And that was it, and left. And I was like, okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Well,
That's
I've never had anybody. I don't think we don't stuff that we don't know that comes in the mail gets shredded. So I don't know. My husband might have shredded census stuff. He
We
might have
did
said,
ours
"Oh, just
online.
screw it." So what's the Remy recap, Remy?
Jason, you're too funny. What's behind you? Oh, it's just the window. Sorry. He was trying to freak you out.
Yeah, try to freak me out. No, that didn't. That I've been advised not to keep doing what I've been doing.
No, because you're giving them fuel.
I'm like giving them, like, I got to get a new phone too because my phone has not got any storage in it anymore.
Do you use a Google Drive? You can upload to your Google Drive. I'm afraid of it.
I'm getting another phone because I hate iPhones. I hate it. I'm going to get an Android. I wanted an Android.
Well, then, yeah, you'll definitely. You know what I do, Carla? What I do?
I love my Android.
You have Facebook Messenger, I'm assuming, correct?
Of course.
Okay, so what I do, and this is going to sound strange, but because I take so many pictures, I literally will message them to myself through my Facebook Messenger and then delete them off my phone, because you're not ever going to lose your, Facebook Messenger. You're not going to lose the stuff on it.
Oh,
you're always going to have it. It's always
I got
something
something to say. I learned how to do emojis. Oh, Jenna's coming back up as soon as she gets connection. She's going to get booted off.
Or you can email yourself everything.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to go anywhere. And then you can delete it, and then you have the storage back on your phone.
Here comes Jenna.
I'm going
to call her Jack.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Just Jenna, how much on your head?
Someone post her
right,
email, please. We need to get her back online. Quickly.
So, what's your Remy recap, Remy? Nothing happened. It's just basically life,
Yeah, I hear you. So Diane went live, and Corey.
Oh,
Corey. Let's just say, Diane, you owe me a pair of headphones because that shit was loud. There was a lot of scream. No, not Diane.
No, was Corey yelling?
Yeah, she was yelling. Then I think it was Kit Kat that came up, and she wasn't really kind of yelling. And then her daughter came up, and then she was yelling. And then it was OG drama stuff that I remembered some of it. And Lexi Lou was in the comments and in the chat rather, and she said, "Oh my gosh, how do you know all this?" I said, "I've been around forever." And so they were something about uni and this one, and I hardly knew who they were talking about. But,
I just know them from watching, Unitonica or whatever.
Yeah, Unitonica. Yeah.
Unitonica. Okay, I only know who she is. I have never watched her ever, but I only know who she is because I watch Stewie's channel.
Yeah.
And Stewie hates me now for some reason. I don't know.
Stewie got blocked in a specific color channel, which is odd.
Oh, really?
I was surprised to hear that.
Well, he hates me.
Yeah, Stewie and I had it out, but we're good now. We're just like, whatever. You go your way, I go my way. I didn't know him personally or anything, but I was just like, I don't know. I think I told him to shut up one day or something. I don't know. So that happened.
Thank you, Samara.
Mandy Bell is Mandy Bell. Apparently, Life with Jen this week made a video regarding Mandy Bell. Mandy Lynn did a stream with two women, Jessica and Amy, and they discussed.
Who are those girls? I was in that stream. I don't know who they are.
Chris Watts stuff from Facebook that carried on to here, and it was about Mandy Bell's behavior then and how it transpired or transferred over here rather. And I don't know. I watched the replay, and I didn't know what they were talking about because I wasn't in Chris Watts, Facebook groups when I had Facebook. Then who else went live? Oh, Mandy Lynn, I think is.
She went live in the middle of. Mandy Lynn went live in the middle of the night. I
Yeah,
went
I
on
got
for, I got up to P.
That's what I do.
Like TMI, but I did, and I saw she was on, so I just went in there and showed her some love. And I
she
am
went live
showing you
about
love,
2,
Amanda. I'm thinking about
2,
you.
3
I know
o'clock.
that you got to be in pain and a lot of, the stuff
Well,
that,
on the bright
I'm
side,
thinking of her.
on the bright side, Mandy Lynn made it very clear. Her husband has not. He gave her the California king size bed, all to herself. Lucky bitch.
Oh, can you imagine? Yeah, if you got kicked like in where
Oh
you
yeah,
broke your foot
she's got to be in such
by
pain.
accident. I mean, I'm not saying he would do it on. Hi, Tatum.
No, I mean you move
Tatum.
around when you sleep.
I gotta turn my camera on. Tatum, look what I did for
Is that for Kimmy P and Baby P?
Kimmy P and Baby P. Kimmy P and Baby P. See the little ears? They're so cute.
That's adorable. My son
Isn't
had
it?
one like that.
I love it. I just think it's cute.
My son had an Elmer Fudd hat. It's adorable. I still have it. I'm never gonna get rid of it. So
Yeah, I know.
who else?
I gotta make a
went
couple
live?
more for.
Jenna
gotta-
went live for a little bit. She's having some
Jenna,
internet
yeah.
difficulties.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm posting her PayPal in here.
yeah.
I'm trying to get her back online. I keep
Well,
losing service, living in
Oh,
the
you know
woods.
something? Actually, Jenna, if I'm
Okay, Jenna.
I'll talk to you in private, but I was just curious what I'll talk to you in Discord privately. I don't want to ask anything publicly.
Hey, Smokey P has ADD.
Don't be talking in no Discords, Remy.
Hi, husband.
How are you?
Hey, what's
Hi,
going on? How you
Smokey.
feeling?
How you been doing, Carla?
Good. How are you? How are you feeling, babe?
I'm good. I'm back to work and everything. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh wow,
Okay.
really?
I got my stitches out Monday and stuff, so
Oh,
That's awesome.
I gotta go to the ear, nose, and throat specialist like sometime next
Smokey,
week.
what did you have done?
I had some sinus issues. I got a cyst
Oh,
in my
that's right.
sinus and shit.
That's
And
right.
now I gotta have them scraped.
can I just say your
Yep.
beard looks awesome?
Whose hair?
I can't see
Your
him.
Your beard
Oh.
looks great.
Thank
You
you.
look so
It's just like a black
handsome.
screen.
Thank you.
Hey, so were you going to do that common ground thing again, or did
Yes,
you guys
ma'am.
give up on that?
I just
Yay!
I wanted to promote it correctly. You know, like I
Okay.
couldn't talk real good. Like I sounded real nasally and I didn't want to do it like that. You know, I wasn't very chipper. You know, your boy don't
Yeah,
get
of
on
course
YouTube and
not.
not be chipper.
Right.
Smokey, I don't think that you're chipper. You're just really hyper. Stop moving.
Yeah, I'm
I like
too.
his name. Do you see his name? Smokey P has ADD.
He has ADD. Oh yeah, he definitely does.
That's a tribute to my homie Kimmy P.
I
Kimmy P and
know.
Baby P.
Hey, has she had the baby yet?
No.
October.
Oh, okay.
October, she's having a baby.
Like I'm kind of
Oh, that's
been
who
a
else?
little bit disconnected, you know. And I was like, holy shit, she's already had the baby.
No, I just
baby
made
yet.
some things for her.
Yeah, I think that's
I'm gonna
cool,
send-
Carla. You are
Yeah.
a cool cat.
I'm a
Well,
cool cat.
Yeah. I
John
think
Levy had a baby, 2 months ago?
Who did?
John Levy.
Oh, that's right.
guys-
John Levy did
Yep.
have a baby.
He welcomed a beautiful baby girl.
Oh, did they have a girl? Everybody's having
That's
girls.
cool.
I think Ginger Lock's mom friend is having. Oh, you know what? I just bought one of those with the air thing. I just ordered about 5 of them. The air thing. How did they work, Smokey?
Oh, I love this thing. I replace the filter about every week. It's all good, you know. It's not a problem, and it allows air in but not out, but it filters it as also. Like when I replaced the filter, man, that thing was dirty as hell. I was like,
Really?
this thing is useless. It wasn't useless.
Wow.
It was on fleek.
So during the week,
K
Mandy
Smalls
Lynn
2
and,
is not. Is K Smalls 2 a person on YouTube?
I know
don't
she has another K Smalls account, but I haven't seen
I don't
her
know
use.
if this is 3.
I don't
I'm
know.
scared to. Yeah.
I have no idea.
To tell me. Someone needs to check out K Smalls 2 and see if it's a real
that
channel.
might be her backup. It might be her backup channel. But
Can
I'm not
someone
sure.
look that up for me if she has a K Smalls 2? Because
So,
she just tried to get up on panel.
Mandy Lynn and Kimmy P. Ash 274 apparently pushed Mandy Lynn off of her roof, thought the grass would cushion her fall, and that's why she broke her ankle.
Oh, it is you?
And apparently
is that how she spells her name? With a
KSMALLZ.
But is it a capital Z?
Lowercase Z.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah, yeah, I'm not taking a chance because
normally K Smalls would be like, "Hey, can I come up on panel?"
She's got
normally would ask.
a capital A and a capital Z.
No,
and she never.
I don't know if that's her.
No, I don't either. I don't think it is.
Normally, it's a capital
Sorry,
K.
Kay, if it is you. What's that?
Okay.
I don't think. And why would she use a different? Yeah, it's a small A.
Is she maybe accidentally blocked?
I can check, but I don't think. So
y'all see how many people didn't have masks in that store? That shit makes me so mad, y'all.
What? I can't see
when these people come in with no masks, and my friend in there, she's pregnant. And all these people come in there that they don't have no mask on, and this is a damn hotbed for that shit here.
Sometimes smoking. I'm guilty of not wearing a mask.
The COVID QT.
I'm guilty of not wearing a mask all the time. Like if I run to the corner store or something like that.
You're gonna have to. If you come up, you're gonna have to cam up because I'm scared to get porned.
Well, you can. Do you know how to make yourself just the thing? Like so just we're not shown. Like it will only be you on the screen. And
that doesn't work though. I've tried that before, and as soon as you let the person,
BTS got it to work. I don't know how.
Well, I'll have to ask her how because I don't know.
I have no clue how to. I don't know how to go live on StreamYards or anything like that.
I know
if you click a link.
If you click like this, you'll just see Smokey. So everybody
that's
must
what
see
I mean.
Smokey now. Smokey,
I can't even see him.
You know what? Smokey?
Yes, ma'am.
In our grocery store, they have an armed guard at the grocery store. So when you go in, if you're not wearing a mask, they escort you out.
They need to do that shit here.
Yeah,
they have signs up here.
Store.
They say that if you don't wear a mask, we will politely ask you to leave.
I think it sucks. Like, I've seen people wear just a bandana around their head, and then they take the bandana down underneath, underneath
their chin.
Hi, Natalie. Natalie's up. Hi, girl.
Carla, I have to hop off, but that's basically kind of what happened, the gist of it. But Mandy Lynn had her lives were hilarious.
Remy, love you, mean it.
What?
I love you, mean it.
Oh, I love you, mean it.
Love you, mean it. Ciao.
Alrighty, have a great day, guys. Bye.
Hi, Natalie, my French Canadian friend. Bonjour. Comment ça va?
Hey, she said, Kate Small just texted me and said that's really her.
Can you hear me?
She texted her? Okay, well, she can come up then.
She just texted me and said that's her.
Yes, I can. You were muted, though, before.
Okay, I know I was muted because I had to close my other device. That's why.
Okay. So what's up, baby?
How are you? How are you? Look at me.
I'm good.
I wanted to show you something, okay?
Okay.
I'm doing my color today, and I'm changing something, okay? Do you see the sides there?
Yeah. It looks blonde.
Well, my side ear is blonde, but the side ear close to like here.
I can't. You have to go up a little bit because your name is covering it.
Okay, I'm gonna put some light. Okay, one moment.
Okay. Okay.
So, okay, hold on. It's not working very well.
It's kind of dark.
Hold on. I'm gonna try something. But anyway, it's amethyst. My hair is all blonde, okay?
Okay.
And I did an undercut. You know what an undercut is?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So it's all an undercut, and all the undercut is going to be like amethyst. Not purple. It's more dark than purple. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I wanted to show you guys, but
well, your hair was
something.
Your hair was red before, right?
Oh, it's been
Like
a
a
while.
reddish?
It's not red. It's been a while. It's been a
Oh,
couple of
okay.
months that I
Okay, I
turned
haven't.
into it.
You haven't been up on my panel for a while. I asked you the
No,
other
I
day.
was on your panel. I was blonde the last time.
Were you blonde?
Yes.
I thought you had red hair. God, my memory
No,
is
my
bad.
picture has red hair. I have to change it. But now I'm a blondes have more fun, you know, guys.
I'm
Blondes
gonna
are
be
more
blonde.
fun.
I'm gonna be
They are
blonde
cool.
then. I want to have
Yes,
more
you have
fun.
to be blonde, just a little bit of blonde, you know. I'm joking. I wanted to try it because I was blonde in previous years and I wanted to try it. I want to say hi to everybody. Hello, Smokey, by the way.
Hi, Frenchie.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm
Oh,
okay. Can be
somebody said
worse,
I'm not.
can be better.
They said I'm not supposed to use ma'am. I'm supposed to say, "How are you, miss?"
Well,
Mademoiselle.
you
Say
can say you
mademoiselle.
can say
Mademoiselle.
mademoiselle. Oh, perfect. I love it. I
Je
love it.
m'appelle Blake.
Je m'appelle. Oh, wonderful. You're
Oui,
good.
oui, oui, oui.
Oui. That's very good. That's very good. I love it when you guys try to speak French. It makes my heart smile. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I try
I
when
think
you're in the chat to say something French to you.
Oh, you're good. You're good, Carla. I said it several times, and you're really good, and I mean it. If you practice a little bit, you know, you'll be even better. And the more language you know, the more liberty you have in this world. That's what I believe.
that's
That's
fact.
true. That's true. That is true.
Yeah, yeah. You know, my son is going back to university. I'm so happy. You guys, I'm so happy. I have to contain myself, but anyways,
I
and
have
he's
a
gonna.
question, Frenchie.
Yes, go ahead.
Where in France are you from?
No, I'm from Canada.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I've
French
been watching.
Canadian. I'm a frog. I'm a frog.
I've been
No,
watching a
you
lot
are
of
not a frog.
It's
You
I've
have
been
to
okay.
watching.
kiss. You have to kiss a frog to be a princess. So
I
Uh,
know that's right.
I
uh,
trust you.
you know, I'm a minority in my country.
Why is that?
Because Quebec, the province of Quebec is the only province where the French is spoken.
Yeah, that's right.
All the other provinces, the 9 other provinces, are English speaking, except for New Brunswick, which is recognized to be bilingual, French and English. But we are the only province that is recognized unilingual French. But you know that we speak English because if we don't speak English, let's say in Montreal, okay, I was born and raised in Montreal, okay, it's 2.5 inhabitant, okay, million, 2.5 million inhabitant. If you don't speak English, you don't work. I mean, you can work, but you don't have good jobs.
That sucks, you know.
It sucks, yeah. But it is what it is, and we still speak French because people fought for us to keep that language alive, you know?
Damn right.
Yes, yes. And I'm a proud French Canadian, but I'm proudly speaking English, and I'm proudly habla español solamente un poquito.
Oh,
Habla.
you speak Spanish
Ooh,
too?
ooh,
Sí, yo soy
What's
Natalia
the
de la
language of
provincia de.
love? Is French the language of love? I've
yeah.
heard French is the
To me,
language of
it's not.
love.
To me, it's not because I
Or is it
find
Spanish?
maybe Spanish, Italian. Italian is wow.
Ooh,
Uh,
ciao.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Hey,
some place in United States, I remember I was in my God, North Carolina. I was in North Carolina once. I was younger, in my 20s,
yes,
and there
ma'am.
was you're from North Carolina, Smokey?
South Carolina, but
South.
kind
Okay, well,
of the same
it's
difference.
well, the accent is sweet. The accent can
Thank
turn you
you.
on, you know?
Ooh, I like the French. Ooh, mm.
And yeah, this guy was flirting with me in a bar, I remember. That was a long time ago, Smoky.
We
And he
do
came
that,
to
Miss
me, he said,
Frenchie.
Yowdy, yowdy,
But you're so
lady. He said that, yowdy.
pretty. You're so pretty.
Yeah,
And
you are,
it
and your
stuck. It
personality
stuck.
accents it.
Thank you so much. But anyways, I like the South accent. I like also a good British, but not that British that you can understand nothing there. You know what I mean?
I
Do you know
feel
what
you.
I like? Which
Yes,
accent I like? I like German accents. I just love them. I
I'm
just like
with
the
you.
way they talk.
yes, you're
I
right.
do. I love well, it reminds me of my grandmother. My grandmother was German, and
Oh,
whenever I hear a German accent, it reminds me of my grandma and
oh.
grandma. So
Hey,
I love
I
them.
have to go back to work,
Your
y'all.
grandmother
I wanted to tell y'all hanging by.
teach you some
Thank you,
words?
Smokey. I'm glad you're feeling better. I can't wait till you do
Oh,
that common
bye
ground
bye.
thing
Au
again.
revoir,
We love
Smokey.
you,
Au
Smokey.
revoir.
Au
Thanks
revoir.
Au
for
revoir.
coming up. Love
Bisous,
you.
bisous.
Je t'aime. Je t'aime. That's French.
Je
I
t'aime,
love
oui.
you. Je
Oui,
t'aime.
je t'aime. Oui. Yeah, and
They were talking about how French Canadians swear. They don't swear. They don't use curse words like English people do.
oh yes, we do. Come on. Oh
No,
yes.
no, they swear, but it's different swearing. They use the church a lot when they
Oh yeah,
swear.
we use the church, but we say fuck. I say fuck all the time. All the time. Fuck this, fuck that. And you know,
I
that's the
bet,
funniest thing. I have a girlfriend, she's my age, so I'm 56, she's 56. And she's the type that was a very hardcore nationalist. You know, she never wanted to learn English. She was only gonna speak French. You know that type there.
yeah.
And I said, well, one day you're gonna regret this. You know. Anyway, the only thing she could say in English was "eat shit and die," "eat shit and die." She didn't even know what that meant. You know. But as an insult to anybody, she would say, "Ah, tu es comme ci, comme ça, and eat shit and die." So, do you know what you're saying, girl? You know,
Is
like,
it true that French Canadians call English people squareheads?
well, yeah, because they call us frog.
Okay, no, that's true.
That's
Hi,
it.
Gemby.
That's only a back to back tits for tats, like you like to say there. But,
But that's
you
not a
know,
big insult. Like,
no, no,
I actually do have a square head, so that would be
you
an
don't.
insult to
Come
me.
on, you don't. I mean, square red
Oh, if I
was,
was bald, I would, because I have like a square jaw, like a
oh, yeah.
square straw jaw. So
Okay.
I would look like I would resemble that remark.
Ah, okay, okay. But,
Frenchie
you
is
know,
allowed on account of her cute little accent. And True Helper says you're allowed because of your cute little accent.
oh, thank you, True
You
Helper.
know what I like about you? I'm
Yes,
going to tell you what I like about you.
tell
I
me.
like that you tell people your opinion and you're blunt. You tell people what you think about them, whether they like to, you know what I mean? Like
I
you
know.
don't color code anything. You just tell people, um, frogs are adorable, Samara.
Oh,
You've left, and don't think I don't read your comments. Even I don't know, for some reason YouTube's been weird lately. I have to go into my YouTube studio to read
yeah,
comments.
it's okay.
But know for a fact that I read your comments and I really read them because I really respect your opinion on things because I think you're you're fair.
Yeah,
Uh, and
I'm trying, Carla. And you know, the thing to me is very important to keep my integrity because I'm not gonna go and say, let's say I like red here, and go on another panel and say I hate red.
well, you know what I don't like? Here's what I don't like. And YouTube, I've seen it a lot done, is people that go from chat to chat and
Yeah,
change their opinion
yeah,
according to who the creator is. Like they'll come in
yeah,
my chat and be all nice to me,
exactly.
and then go on someone else's chat and say, "Oh, she's a horrible person. She
Yeah,
did this or she did that." And then they'll go in another chat and I'll be there and they'll be really nice to me. I'm like, if you're going to dislike me for your own reasons, then dislike me.
yeah. Be
But
constant. Be constant.
don't change your opinion because not everybody, I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I know that. But if
No,
you're
no.
in here, like just sucking up to me and then going in another chat and telling everybody I'm a piece of shit,
Yeah.
that's what I don't like.
Exactly. And you know, Carla, the thing that I always say to my son, to myself, to the people I love and I like around me is if I did not care, I would not spend the time to tell you that, you know.
Right.
That's it. And what I don't like, what is going on right now in this community, because I don't think it's a community. I think it's cliques. A little click here, another click there, groups, like little groups. And you have to fit in those little cliques, which I don't find I fit anywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to like the flavor of the month, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you an example. If FOD is popular this week, we have to uh, make sure that I don't know how to say that, but we have to suck it up, no way, no way, because it can change on a 25 cents speedo rapido, she can do something and the next day she's a badass, you know what I mean? Or or I'm sorry, FOD, I don't know anymore, but I'm not trying to be disrespectable, but I just stating an example. And some people are popular, like Starlight there, hello Starlight,
Yeah,
like she's
she
very
is.
she's very popular. Why is she that popular? What did she do to make some grandiose stuff? I don't I'm not saying she's a bad girl. I'm not disliking her. It's only why I'm not never invited on any panel. And I told you that, Carla.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote it in
Um,
the comment. I don't know if you read it there.
I think I did. I think
Okay.
I did. I
And I
think.
appreciate that, because the only one that invited me was you, Perplex, and I appreciate her for that. And who was the other one there? I wrote it. I don't remember. I have a blank.
Is it
But I've
Randy?
been surrounding uh, Randy.
Diana
Yeah.
Wendy?
Yeah. Randy.
Wendy. Yeah.
Randy.
I thought it was Randy or Diana Wendy.
No,
I
no,
just
Diane and Wendy. Diane never invited me, and Wendy, we're not buddy buddy. I don't dislike Wendy. I mean, she's a great woman. I'm sure she's a great at what she does and everything, but I don't like her condescending tone. I don't. She was
okay.
always
And you have
like
a
that,
right to your opinion.
and I told her off a couple of times, and sometimes I think she's playing, this card there. She's gonna read the comment in the chat, and I'm gonna say the same thing as someone
Mhm.
just said, but she's gonna read the other one. Cheap shot, dear. Cheap shot. But it's okay. I'm a good sport. And this doesn't affect my life, but it just give me a sense of who those people are really really, they need to be liked, they need to be loved, they need to be put on a pedestal. Like, this is you too, man, like this is you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and I think some creators, and I'm not saying the ones that you mentioned because I don't believe that, but myself. But I don't want to go up on panels where it's fighting. To me,
No,
if you have
no.
something to say and you have an opinion about something, but I don't want to put. I've decided myself, for me,
Hmm.
for my own peace of mind, that I'm not going to go and defend myself anymore. You come here, you hear me talk, and if I do something to offend you, you talk to me, and
Exactly.
you tell me why I offended you, and we can have a discussion. But if you're going to hate me just because of what someone else said, then I really don't want to have anything to do with you. Like, you were welcome to come in here, but if I'm not going to go up on a panel and scream and yell, I'm just
No,
not.
no,
It's
and I
not going to
agree.
be.
I agree. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for the panelists. It's not healthy for the, like Diane yesterday. I stayed there like for what, 5-10 minutes. I was over that shit. I'm sorry. Can I say shit here?
Yeah, you can say shit.
Okay, thank you. I was over that thing there. It was déjà vu. It was done and redone and rehashed, and there was no point. And even the chat was like, stop it, it's enough, and I don't know what's going on there, what is Diane was thinking by bring that up back, and Uber, no, most of this new people that I've joined as of lately, as of a couple of months, they don't know her. They don't know the lady. I mean, I know her because I come from way back, but she's a nice lady. But she did some mistake. Everybody did some mistakes. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think everybody at some point has and will be forgiven. There's some things that I can't myself personally forgive
I
that have
understand.
been done to me personally. I'm not hating on people that haven't done anything to me personally. I've decided that I'm going to be my own person. I'm not hating anybody either, because hate is such a strong word, and I wasn't brought up that way. I just
Exactly.
don't. But I am not going to humiliate people. I'm not going to bring their name up. I'm not going to accuse people of things that I have no proof of. I'm just not going to. And if they do something, it's on them. You know
And
what I mean?
and you know, Carla, you have a great show, and I don't care. Morning, night, I sleep 4 or 5 hours, and I'm good. And I'm working night shift, so it's perfect for me. But
Hmm.
the thing is that you are consistent. You have the consistency of your show, and that's very important. You just, the other night I was on FOD's chat there. There was so many people. Anyway, nobody read my comment and my in the chat there, and I'm sorry, Remy, if I say that, but FOD out of nowhere, they were speaking about something completely different. She says, "Who likes Remy?" So nobody on panel answered anything, of course. They, you know, and she said she's annoying. Nah, nah, nah." So I wrote in the chat, I said, why are you doing this? This is cheap shot. This has nothing. Why create something that is not even there? A saga,
Right.
And I said, you don't know this lady. She's been here and she always tried to find the good in everybody. That's what she does. I see it. Or the side, every side. Sometimes maybe the involvement is too much. That's only my opinion. But, otherwise, she's a good girl. But she's, no, 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 no. And and I left after that because I said, well, that's not a good person to do that. Please, please. And I don't think that the person, the FOD is bringing is going to be uplifting. To me, I don't see it.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it has to be. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you have to be positive. You can't always bring negative to your channel. You have to bring some positive. If you're
Yeah.
always bringing negative, the subscribers are speak. That's why Smokey is doing his common ground. You don't always have to bring hate for somebody to your channel. I mean, you can get it out if you need to, absolutely need to say something, get it out and move on, because here's what I found with me when I started to just move away from that drama. People
Hmm.
stopped talking about me. And that's good for me.
Exactly.
That's been good for my peace of mind. That's been good for, because people come on in the morning, they're getting ready for work, they're going, or they're on their way to work. They don't
Yeah.
want this garbage in the morning. So why do it?
Well, the thing is also for you, for the rest of your day, you're gonna be rethinking what did I put outside in the universe for my grandkid to see later on in life.
Exactly.
You have to think about that
Yeah.
because what you put
Hi,
on the
Tawanda.
internet stays on the internet.
Tawanda says, amen, Frenchie. FOD does that to me too. I ignore her. Best for
Yeah,
me.
that's
Exactly,
it.
Tawanda.
That's
I've
it,
been
Wanda.
taking Tawanda's advice. I've been taking
Yeah,
Misdemeanor's advice because, true. I mean, and then when you get on a panel and they start attacking you, your friends want to defend you, and then
exact.
you put them in a position of defending you, and that's not fair to them.
Yes.
So,
I
um,
understand, and I'm not in battles because I don't want to involve myself too much. I just want to put my 2 cents once in a while, but not too much. But for Randy, in Randy's case, okay, I've been following Randy for 2015, okay,
mhm,
so it's 5 years,
mhm.
and the FOD story. She cried on our panel once. I don't know if you saw that. She was hysterical. And then she came back, we have to forgive. Then they had a fight and this and that. At one point, you're involving a whole, or let's say, community in your drama. It's not cool. You know, you have to stop. There is a beginning and a end.
Mhm.
And this is supposed to be an end. It cannot, you play with brains, people. I don't know how to say it. You know, it,
People
you,
play
yeah,
on
people
emotions.
emotions.
Well, here's what I think she's learned her, from that, and she's moved on from that, because
Mm-hmm.
anytime I've gone into her chat lately, she does not talk about that stuff. She
Yeah,
doesn't talk about that person. And
yeah,
that's good for her, because I
yeah.
know for me personally, um, I know Randy had a problem with me. I went up on her panel, and there were some people on there that weren't very kind to me, and
I remember. Yeah, yeah.
but I went up on there to discuss what the issue was with me, and I
Hmm.
went up there, and we were okay by the end. I mean, she was okay with me.
Yeah,
That
because
person
Randy
was,
is a really good person. I'm telling you, I really, and I can say I love Randy. And that's not a lot of, that's a big word for me, love, okay? Because I love my children. I love my, my family, stuff like that.
Mhm,
But, people that I don't know, how could I love them? I like them, but I don't love them. But
right,
Randy, I got to know her. I got to see action that she did. I got to see her art, and I can say that. But at one point, I was really hard with her. I was not disrespectful, but I was, like you say, blunt. You know,
yeah.
and that's
No, you're
enough.
blunt with me a lot of times.
Yes, I am. And it's not. I want you to see the qualities that you have.
Mhm.
Not always put yourself down. Not always to be
That is,
scared.
that I have to work on, because it's such a habit with me. It's such a habit. And I feel like, here's the thing that and it's been from when I was young. Hi, Badger. Um, I feel like in my own mind, if I put myself down first, then they don't have anything to say about, I'm doing it first before they get a chance to.
But you see, that's
And then,
not true. People are
no,
going
it's
to use
not.
that against you.
And I'm working on it. And yeah, I've had people tell me that, but it's a habit that I've had all my life.
Yeah.
So when you've had that kind of habit all your life, it's really hard to break.
I know,
So,
I know. But if no one tells you, or no one say, like, look at what you can do. Look, you went into the cemetery. I was very proud of you. Uh, you're not scared of ghosts, and it may be an entity. An entity is fucking bad. I'm sorry. I would be afraid. I would run from my place in a minute. Okay, and you stay there. I'm proud.
yeah,
I mean, I'm amazed.
I
I
stayed there
was.
until my phone died. My phone died after.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
in your house, you still in your house, and there's an entity.
yeah, there's something going on in here. I don't know what.
Yeah, but still, you're there. You
Yeah.
continue to be there, sleep
Hmm.
there, eat there,
Hmm.
take your shower. I mean,
I've been praying a lot, to be
but
honest with you. I've been
even
saying a
if
lot of
you
prayers.
involve God, what God can do, God cannot do nothing. It's an entity. It's an entity. You are strong, Carla. You are stronger than you think. You went through a terrible marriage. You came
Yep.
out really good from it. You met. Sorry, you met another man that is really really good to you.
Hmm.
Look at your life. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's the thing that I have to keep drilling into my own head, is that I can't, a lot of people couldn't get up every morning and do a live stream, no matter how I feel.
Yeah.
But you know what keeps me going? And I say this over and over again, and I keep this for every bad person on YouTube. There's
Yeah.
like 100 good people. There are so many good people on here, that's what keeps me going day to day. I don't understand why Carla gets bad rap from some people, because she's always been nice to me.
Yeah.
I try to give, even people that have come in here that don't particularly care for me, and I know they don't. Uh, I, I, I mean, I resolved my issues with breaking the silence. I,
Hmm.
you know, and that was a big thing for me, because I really had a problem with her,
Yeah.
and she came up on my panel, and I resolved it with her, and that made me feel
That's
good.
good.
Actually, after I
That's
got off
really
that,
good.
because I know a lot of people love her, and I respect
But it,
that.
it would be okay if you didn't like her also. You don't have to like somebody that everybody likes. That's
Well,
what I
we're
meant.
not going to be besties. We're never going to be besties. But
It, it,
I really respect that she came up and talked,
yeah, and it was
civilly.
good of her, and she was a real sport doing it. And I believe she has her downside or upside, like every human being, you know?
Badger,
Nobody's
and here's
perfect.
another thing. She says, I'm a Laura regular, but Carla's still cool with me. I respect that. I don't have anything against anyone. You go where you want to go. You
Eh,
support who you want to support. Just because I don't support, particularly that person doesn't mean because you do, you're not welcome here. Everybody is welcome here. And you know what? That's how we learn. We learn. Laura has some good qualities. Um, she does. She's a single mother. She's raising 3 kids on her own.
yes,
She does have some good qualities.
yeah,
I don't agree with everything she does, but that doesn't mean that people that do agree with her are not welcome here. That's on them.
exactly.
If they don't want to come in here, that's their opinion. And
Hmm.
I respect that. But if they want to come in here, I respect that too. There's a few that come in here that support Laura.
Yeah. And
And
also, about if you would talk about Perplex there, that custody battle there. I don't know if you watch her series because I was the one actually, and no matter what she says, I was the one who suggested it. Okay, because it was last year, I believe,
mhm,
and I said I would be very curious to because she was speaking about it, and I said you should do a series to help other women who are going through that.
mhm,
And it was a damn hardcore battle. She went to jail twice
mhm.
for that boy. And I asked her, how was jail? She said it was relaxing. Okay.
There you go.
She was exhausted. She was in so much hustle and bustle and everything there with that custody that for her it was a break. She relaxed.
Right. And
Can you
that's
imagine?
like I said, like I do not hate Laura. I think she thinks I do. I don't. I don't agree with her. I stopped being her Patreon, but I don't hate anybody. How
Yeah.
you have
But
to know someone, and even if I know someone that's a horrible person, I don't hate them. I think that karma's, if you're really horrible to people, that's going to come back on you at some point in your life. But that's not for me to judge. The only one that can
exactly.
judge is God. And I can't judge you for where you go or who you associate with. That's on you. That's who you are.
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
but if
And
you come in
you
here,
have to look at the bigger picture of everything. And she says herself that she was raised as a princess. She had everything brought up on a gold plate and everything. And then she met that man. She has a kid. He does that awful stuff to her, and she went through a lot. If you listen to her series, it's something. And plus
mhm,
drugs involvement and everything. And the kid is awesome. I mean, I really like the kid. And overall, yes, she did a good job, because you
oh,
have to give what
she has
we have to
amazing
give.
kids.
Yeah, yeah, we have to give her what she. And people, they always stick to the negative, the negative, the negative. And if she wants to build a damn empire, let her build her damn empire. For her, the empire might come, might not come. It's for her to deal with it. And I will not destroy somebody's dream. Sometimes I'm mad at her and I write comments that are not nice, but I never say that she's a biatch or stuff like that. I never use those words, sorry. But I'm saying, why do you do this like that? Why are you like that? You were in a good path. Why did you choose to go there? But you know who I am to do that. But I'm saying maybe she's gonna take the 1 second to reflect. You never know. So
I hope
that's
so.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
No,
will
Badger, I did not know you were a dude. I thought you were a female. Like the 90% of the people that come on, um, come into this community, and even in my chat, I'll say 95% are female.
Yeah.
So of course, automatically, I would think you were a female.
Like
doesn't matter to me.
Bailey, what's her name? Bailey X? Bailey. I'm sorry, Bailey. I know Bailey, but I don't know the rest.
Bailey Vexed.
Okay, she's
Bailey
wonderful.
Vexed.
And yesterday I found out that she came from Greece. Well, her origins are from Greece. Isn't? Can you ask her? I don't see the chat.
She's there, Bailey. She wants to know if you came from Greece. I didn't know
Or
that
your
either.
parents or your grandparents, your
And I
origin.
talked to her privately. I did not know that. I did not know that. See, I learned something. I swear to God, I learned something every single day on here.
And you know what the funniest, well, not the extraordinary thing in that is that I did my major when I was studying in tourism. I won't call it a major, but it's, the paper that you have to, at the end of the 3 years there, you have to submit, um, how do you say that? Can somebody in the chat help me there?
Say it in French.
Uh, uh, un résumé, not a résumé, but it's like we had to choose a country and explain everything about the country, not just the touristic infrastructure. We had to speak about the historical facts and everything. And I choose Greece.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Research? You had to research it, or?
everything. I was young
Oh,
and there
that's
was no internet back then. I read everything on the Greek mythology.
I
It's
like
very.
their food. That's all I know about Greece.
Oh,
I
there's a
love
lot
their
about
food.
Greece is the
Yeah,
the
she said that's true. Bailey said that's true. Sparta.
Okay. So Greece is the beginning of time, the modern beginning of time, with all the people like, Platon, Socrates, and
Socrates and
the Acropole. I went to Greece in 2001. I was there for 10 days and I saw it's magnificent. There's nothing like going to somewhere that you imagine since you were pretty young and go at one point and visualize the stuff. And Greek people are very proud people. They are damn proud. And they party hard, but they work hard. That's their
right.
like logo, like their leitmotif there. And the food is excellent, but the people over there, they are very blunt also. They tell you as it is, you know? Even the
Mhm.
tourists, we're not like really, we're not like, because we're tourists, we bring money in. No, no, no. You don't like it, leave. That's it.
Oh,
And
okay.
you know what I mean? I don't
Uh-huh.
know if you remember when Jackie Kennedy married Onassis there, the story about that.
I don't. Well, I do know about her marrying Onassis. Yes, I
Yeah,
didn't know he was
it was
Greek
great.
though.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Okay. How
you
about
know,
Princess Grace? Was she married? Was she in Greek too? Princess Grace,
no, she was in Monaco. Monaco is a
Monaco.
principauty. It's located between Nice and Cannes.
Oh, okay.
And it's considered to be a country, but they call it a principauté. I don't know how to say it in English.
Oh, okay.
It's a micro country there, just like Vatican, where the Pope is there.
Okay. The
Okay,
Vatican.
yeah, Vatican is considered a country.
Oh, I
Uh,
didn't know that.
Yeah, but it's not a country, but it's considered a country. I don't know how to say it. It's a principauté. It's something different from everything else. So, and I was in Vatican, so I traveled a lot because I was working in this industry. That's why. But Onassis was a really strong man and very. It was like this, like this, like this. But Greek people are like that, but they are the the roots of the Greeks are so deep. They're so grounded. They're so festive, and at the same time, hard work, hard work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when you go in Greece, you cannot refuse a glass of sambuca, there's another drink there that most probably Bailey can It's
Bailey probably knows. Yeah.
90% alcohol. It's really strong. And you shut and hoppa this, hoppa that, hoppa. Everything is a hoppa.
And do I have weddings? Don't they? Are they? Is it Greek people that throw the dishes and break the dishes?
Just happened.
Oh, I
Hi,
never
Manya.
saw that, but I know maybe some
I don't
several.
know. I think I've seen your great it was a movie. Your
My big fat
great
wedding.
Greek wedding.
My big fat wedding. It was
Yeah, they were
yeah,
Greek, weren't
yeah,
they? And I think they broke dishes at the end of the wedding or
maybe.
on the reception.
Well, like Jewish, they break a plate there on the floor. You know, when you get
Oh,
married,
maybe it's Jewish. I don't know.
they break a plate with their feet to make sure that the union is sealed there. I don't know. It's in the synagogue there. I never saw it live, but I saw it in the movies and stuff
We have
like
a
that.
lot of Greek Orthodox churches here in Pittsburgh.
Oh, and you know, it's Christian. Greek Orthodox is Christian. And there's an island in Greece that is called Kronos. And Kronos, the meaning of Kronos in English is the time, the hours. Kronos, like
Oh, I didn't know
chronometer.
that. But
And
is it
yeah,
Greek that do the Roman numeral numbers? Is that Greece?
no,
No,
that's Roman.
that's Roman.
So
Okay.
it's an ancient, it doesn't exist anymore because the Roman were like very, back in the Cleopatra.
Is there going to be a test after this?
But it's really Greece is different from many countries. The Ottomans it's the beginning of time. Atlantid. Have you ever heard about Atlantid?
Atlantis? Yeah, I have.
Yeah, about this other city that is supposed to be under the water there, that people were could swim and could breathe outside of water and everything, like you know. And everybody wants to say Atlantis was located here, but in Greece they say no, 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 it was here. Like, and it's a wonderful country. And Bailey told me yesterday that she's her origins are Greek, and I appreciate a Greek woman. I appreciate a Greek man because I know they have the biggest heart. There's amazing people, amazing people.
Anya, what the hell are you doing?
Oh,
I don't know. She's moving. Hello, dear.
I
look at,
think
hi,
she's
sweetie.
dragging a body around.
No,
Yeah.
look what happened to me. I'm like, especially my first day. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show
Okay.
you something.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Let's see if I can get it
Oh
on.
my God. Wait. What
Wow.
happened?
Wow. What's
What
that?
happened?
I got stung by a bee, and it's one of those sweat
Oh,
bees.
oh
And
my
guys,
God.
Oh.
it hurts so flippin' bad.
Oh my God. Let me see how swollen it is.
It's really bad swollen.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
God.
That looks
see it?
horrible.
And earlier, right where the swollen mark was, there was like a line that was going down, like my vein was showing. And all of a sudden, I got a headache. I'm like, I got this real bad headache now.
You allergic?
Maybe
Not
you
that I
have
know
an
of.
alert. No, you have to go to see the emergency to have a tetanus maybe shot.
No, don't tell me. I've gotten stung before.
Just make sure
Never.
that it's okay. Just make sure,
See that?
please. It's
Yeah, watch
huge.
yourself. If your throat starts to close up, take what do you call the pills that you take when you're
Benadryl.
Yeah,
This is
Benadryl.
yeah, take a Benadryl.
I have Benadryl cream on it right now. The only thing is I got a headache. That's
Yeah,
it.
okay, but you know
Yeah.
what? You're gonna draw a circle around it, and if
Yeah.
it grows bigger, you go to the emergency, please.
Okay. I promise.
Okay, thank you.
But it's not. It's the circle is big. Right now it's covered by my Benadryl
Okay.
because where you see the Benadryl, that's how big it does.
Oh my goodness.
Because
It was
I'm allergic to bees. Like what
those
happened?
little
I would have
it
died.
had to be those little sweat beads. I'm just standing there and all of a sudden I felt something and then I felt, oh, what the hell? And I looked and I'm like, something must have just bit me. I didn't even
Ah.
see the bee at all.
So how
And
did it go today? How did your training go?
He's doing good. He has a few pointers he had to get, but it was really crowded. You know, first day of school is really crowded. So
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
He's a crossing
How old
guard.
is he?
huh?
How old is? Did you
No,
bring your
she's
your kids?
No,
she's a
I'm
crossing
I'm a
guard.
field supervisor for the crossing
She was a
guards.
crossing guard. She's training.
Oh,
So now I train
oh,
them and do their hours and hire them and sit with the newbies and make sure they're doing the right thing. And
oh, that's great.
he is actually at a stoplight, which is kind of, oh, I'm glad I never had to do that because it's hard because you got to
She
stop
said,
that light.
Jen B said to zoom out. Does it look like cellulitis? I don't know what that is.
Oh, I
What's
know what she means.
cellulitis?
Yeah, zoom
What?
it out. Yeah, she's gonna look. I know what she means. Yeah.
No, go back and hold it against, or no, you're not
Wait.
in shot.
Okay. So do
I
you
don't
want me?
know. What's cellulitis? I don't know what that is. Yeah, zoom back.
Can you see it? It hurts.
Ouzo, she said, was the name of the wine that you were thinking of.
Oh, ouzo. Oh my God. My ex his family used to love that stuff. Every 5 minutes it was,
Was his
Yeah.
family great?
Uzo. Uzo.
yes.
Uzo.
Yes.
You forget your name. You forget who you
Oh
are. You
God, yeah.
forget everything. It's
And
good for
and
the moment. You
they
have a
did
big headache the
ouzo
next
and
morning.
was big. They were big on ouzo. And then whenever we'd go to the Greek restaurants, everything you'd get was
Oh, they do
Yeah.
break
Well,
whoopla.
a lot
because I
of
was talking.
dishes.
Huh?
Bailey said they
I'm
do break
sorry.
a lot of dishes.
Yeah, they
Oh, I'm
do.
sorry.
Okay.
Especially
I
in
apologize.
the weddings. They do.
Lots of
And everything
breaking
is
Yeah,
dishes,
but
lots of dancing. We're talking
oh,
about,
they
she
love
did
to
her,
dance. You know. Tam 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 tam.
yeah. And they dance in the
was I,
circle.
Yeah, and
okay, no, that's,
tum,
I'm
tum,
thinking
tum,
I'm
tum,
getting
tum.
Jewish and Greek mixed up.
And they used to
No, Jewish is different, very different. It's another type of wedding, but the Greek I've been to Italian wedding. It's huge Italian wedding. I mean, you eat from
Italian
5
weddings,
to midnight, oh,
yeah,
nonstop,
there's constant tables of food. And
constant.
the same thing. The Greeks have a lot of food too, but it's
Yes.
more they love to
Oh,
drink. They love to drink. When
Well,
I
can
was
they
I say
love
I
to
love
party.
Greek food? I love Greek food. Greek food is
do
like Greek
you
salads and
spanakopita,
Greek.
I love. That was one of my
Moussaka,
favorite.
moussaka.
Moussaka, yeah.
And feuille de vigne, I don't know how you call them in English. It's
Oh my God.
leaves there with it's all
Oh, the
rolled.
leaves. Yeah, and you roll it and you put
Yeah,
the meat inside.
and the
And
rice
the
What is
rice.
it called? What's the one with the meat inside? It's
Bailey, what do you
uh,
call it? I forgot the name. My
oh
mother-in-law
gosh,
used to make them
it's like,
all the
oh,
time.
it's so good. And you put cucumber dressing on it. It's like some kind of. It starts with a Z.
tzatziki, tzatziki,
Tzatziki, yeah. And you put that
tzatziki.
on. It's so good, and
And they
I
make
think it's
their
made with lamb, or
they make
yeah, I
their
think it's
own
made with lamb.
No, the sauce. Me, what I'm talking about tzatziki is
the sauce, yeah.
yeah, it's yogurt base. It's the base
Right.
of
It's a
yogurt
Yeah,
with
there's
yogurt.
yogurt
Right.
and cucumbers in it.
Yogurt,
Like,
yeah,
cucumber.
and a lot
yeah,
of
and
garlic.
it's really good.
My mother-in-law used to make that from scratch. Oh my
Oh
God.
my God, it's
It
so
was
good.
so good.
I
Yeah,
know, it's so good.
yeah.
And then
It's really
and then
sloppy to eat. Like
baklava. She would make
oh,
baklava
baklava is good
from
Yeah,
too.
scratch. That was really good. The one with the nuts on it. And then you
yeah,
have one. It was like shaped in a ring, and it looked like I always thought it was like a Czech cereal. It would be in a ring, and then they would just douse it in honey. Manikopita. That is the honey
yeah.
cookies
I know. Yeah.
with the
What are your origin, Nunya?
I'm Italian, but I was married to a Greek. So and
Oh, okay,
actually, yeah. So when we
okay.
got married too, I was baptized in there in Greek too. My
Greek
parents,
Orthodox.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Did you have a big wedding?
we had about 150 people, so it was a nice size, you know.
Yeah, that's a nice. They have the some of the big
I had
weddings.
to learn to
I
do
like
the
smaller
damn
weddings.
dance, which was like, I can't do this stupid dance. I was trying all the
Ah,
time.
it's fun. And they
But when
put the
his,
chair, they put you
with
on
the
the
chair,
chair and they lift you
yes,
up.
yep, they did that.
That's
I
what
was
I was gonna
screaming.
say. I was mixed up if that was Jewish or if that was Greek, but they
Well,
do
that's
It's
do
great.
that.
Italian too. Italian do that. People from Middle East, because my
The
sister was
Italy, yeah, the
married to an
Italians do that.
Egyptian.
Mm-hmm.
My niece, from Lebanon. So all those weddings, they put the bride and the groom on chairs and they lift them up. My niece almost had a stroke when they did.
Yeah, because they keep going like this up and
Yeah,
down with the chair, and I'm like, I'm gonna die, because it's scary.
yeah.
And half of them are drinking already, so
Oh, they're
they're
drunk
drunk before the
completely.
wedding.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so yeah, I was just
And it,
like,
it's always like 3 days wedding, eh, Nunya? It starts on the Friday and it finishes on the
yes,
Sunday.
yes, that's so true. Oh my God, you know it. Yeah.
Like you say, my God, when is this gonna finish? I'm so, it's pain. I have my headache now. I'm gonna have a heart,
Oh, I
but
had a
it's fun.
migraine for
It's
a
so
week before
fun.
I got married. And once
It's
it's there, the whole day goes so fast,
yeah.
but it was so much fun. Yeah, we had a ball. We
Like you
had so
got
much fun.
married Greek Orthodox, so you have to stand up all the time, and the priest is singing the song around you.
Yeah.
It's a long.
It was a 2-hour wedding. It was
I know
long. And
it's
then
very long.
you know what was funny though? Okay, so when he was doing the ceremony, Father Malamus, and he had a heavy Greek accent.
Okay.
Okay, hard to understand the man. So you really had to put your ear in. I got to know that being with them. Well, when he was saying the ceremony, and you know this, Bailey, when he goes, and the woman is like, and he says who the woman is supposed to represent when you're married, and the man is like
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, like Jacob. Well, because of his accent, Jacob was Jagoff. So when he said that, I looked at my ex really fast and I'm like, and then you hear the guys, all his guys that stood up for him, you all hear him going, and they're trying not to laugh. And his best man was red in the face and he's got his head down and he's cracking up laughing. And I'm going to my ex, I go, did he just called you a jagoff? Why would he call you a jagoff? And everybody's dying, and I'm questioning him, and he's trying not to laugh, and he's like, shh. I go, no, he called you a jagoff. That's not nice. And so
Yeah.
after the ceremony, the guys were dying. They were just, one guy was crying so bad he was laughing. I mean, he was laughing so bad he was crying. But after the ceremony, we were talking about it, and they would go, "You were the funniest because you're looking at him, the look on your face, and you turn and you look, and you're like, he just called you a jagoff." And you're like trying to, why would he do that? And the priest is going on, and I'm like, wait a minute. And my parents was after the wedding, they come up to me, they said, yeah, so the priest just called your husband a jagoff. You getting started already. My dad was
Ginger
dying.
Oh
Locke's
my
mom,
God.
she had a
Yeah.
big wedding too.
But so,
I think they were Scottish or Irish. Was it an Irish
well,
wedding, Ginger
Scottish is
Locke's mom?
the,
But they had a big wedding too, and she said they partied for, I don't know, I can't remember if it was 3 or 4
oh, it must
days.
be a week. Irish must
That's
be
the
a week
kind of
of
wedding I
partying.
want to go to.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so much. And then after you have the band goes away, then you have the DJ. We had a nice DJ. And did we party?
So you
We
work off all that food you're eating.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
to.
but I was pregnant. I got pregnant about a month before we got married. So
Okay.
I got pregnant. So I couldn't I had a little bit of the champagne. I'm like, screw, I don't care. I'm having champagne. It's my wedding day.
Mm-hmm.
You
Of
know.
course.
I'm gonna my
Oh,
baby's
that's
gonna like
wonderful.
champagne.
I know Greek weddings is something else, you know. Us Canadian, French Canadian, it's really cheapo, you know. But I love those wedding. Even Mexican. I was in a Mexican wedding in Mexico. It was wonderful. Um, Greek, Italian, Middle East countries. You know, it's
Yeah.
very festive, very festive.
Doesn't too the Italians? I think in the old days, in the old country, when they would get married, they walk around the town, the bride and
Oh,
the
wait.
groom and the
Well, yeah,
family.
yeah. I believe it does still happen, in small like cities. I call it village there,
Mm-hmm.
like in Toscana. I was in Toscana several times, 2 or 3 times, I believe. And
Mm.
there's some small villages like you see in the movie, like small with the fountain in the middle of the.
Right.
And we crashed in a wedding in Florence,
Oh,
Fiorenza.
did
Mm-hmm.
you?
We crashed in, and they said, "Oh, everybody tells me I look like an Italian every time, every time,
Do they?
every time." Yeah. So I
Yeah.
passed right away, but I told them, we're
I
not
gotta make
in the
coffee.
wedding, and they offered us wine and Chianti wine. Oh my God,
Oh, Chianti. Ugh.
was
I don't
wonderful.
like red wine. I can't handle it. I get
Oh,
headaches really bad.
the Chianti was
And that's
amazing.
strong. Yeah. That's to me
And
it's strong.
but I do believe that they do that. It's like a traditional stuff there, and they are very traditional. That's what we have lost here, I believe, in Canada. Well, in Quebec, I can only speak, but we're not very traditional. We go and marry at the mayor office there.
Oh, okay.
And I was married at the church because I was born and raised Catholic, and my family and everything was putting pressure. But I don't regret it at one point because the souvenirs are different than going to the mayor and exchange this in front of a white place, without any emotions there. You know what I mean? But it's very, very like that now. People are getting married, and I have a niece though that got married in Italy 2 years ago.
Did she?
She
Oh,
got
that's
married on
probably
the
nice.
Amalfi Coast, the
Oh,
Amalfi Coastal
the
name.
Amalfi Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, she got married there because her husband is Italian. They met because she went to school in Italy. It's a long story. She went to university
Oh.
in Milan, and they met there and they got married there and they left on a scooter. It was so funny.
That's how they did it, though. That's the tradition. That's what
Yeah,
I heard. That's the tradition.
on a scooter. Oh,
Sorry,
it
guys, if
was
you hear
funny.
water. I got to make coffee because my head is pounding from that stupid bee.
Oh,
I'm like, nice first day. Like, welcome here.
yeah.
Yeah. Um.
But it's fun and the weather is so great over there. Everything is so
Yeah.
great. I
Do
don't
we have
understand why they want to come here, but anyway, that's another thing there. But
right?
when I was in Italy, I was in Sicilia.
Sicily. That's what
Yeah.
I am. I'm Sicilian. So you went
Oh,
to Sicily? I want to go to Sicily so bad because
it's
that's my
wonderful.
heritage.
It's wonderful.
My whole father's family came from Sicily.
Oh, and they have amazing like bathtub, but natural bathtub in the
Oh,
ocean.
really?
Hey, Jenna.
Hey,
Hi,
Hello,
What's
Jenna.
Jenna.
up, girlfriend?
hello.
Jenna,
I'm gonna
Jenna.
try it again. Why not? I'm in a
Okay.
new spot, so maybe I'll stay a little longer this time. I'm in my bedroom.
Did you
So
see I
we're
got
talking
stung by a
big.
bee?
We're talking big weddings and Greeks
Yeah, in
and
Greece. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
interesting. Did you get stung by a bee, Nanya?
I did.
yeah. Did
I
you
think it
see
was a
her?
sweat bee because I couldn't see it. So I'm thinking it's one of those little bees. Here, let me show you because it's freaking hurts like a frick.
Ooh,
Look at that.
yeah, you definitely
Hey,
got
Ginger
stung.
Lux.
And they asked me, the other guard was like,
Hey, Ginger Lux, Mom.
"Hi,
Can you?
everybody.
Hey,
Hi,
girlfriend. We're talking big
Ginger
weddings, and
Yeah,
Lux."
I know you had a big wedding.
I had a
I
great wedding.
didn't. I didn't have a big wedding. I had a small wedding.
Yeah,
I
I
had
did
a
too.
justice of the peace wedding.
That's what I had, Carla.
Yeah.
But mine,
Yep,
I was on a
in and out
mountain.
within 10 minutes.
You on a
I got married.
mountain?
I got married on top of a mountain. That's where I got married. But the justice of
Aw,
the peace.
So
And the
cool.
cool thing is I didn't have just family and friends there. There was complete strangers there too, because it was a
Wow.
mountain where you could sightsee. So there was strangers even at my wedding, but it was kind of cool because you could see them get like close to their significant other because, weddings are all romantic.
Of
But yeah,
course.
hmm
Cool. That's cool. So
That
Ginger
sounds
Lock's
nice.
mom, tell everybody about your wedding. She just told me this story before, but she had a big wedding.
Well, my husband's family, he's got a big family and they're from Michigan.
You
And
got
so
married.
I
all,
think so is my guy's family. They're all from Michigan.
oh my God, everything's about Michigan.
Yep, right? Well,
Everything's about Bob's
Yeah.
Michigan. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are crazy.
Michigan this, Michigan that,
Yeah.
Michigan. Yep.
So all his family came in.
Ginger Lock mom, bonjour, hi.
Hi, Frenchie, how are you?
Bonjour.
I'm good.
Wait, I
I
just
hope
want to.
you're doing well.
I want to show Ginger Lock's mom the hat. I finished it finally, and I want to know if this might be cute for her little.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God.
Isn't
Oh,
it
yeah.
cutest
these.
thing ever?
Oh my God.
Look at those little pom-poms.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
This is for when they're
Oh.
older, though. This is an older, like probably to see how much bigger it is. Oh,
The
I
two with the two
accidentally
pom-poms,
shut
that's
that.
like so cute.
I mean, well, God bless my friend. She's 47 years old and she has a 2.5, almost a 2-year-old, and is pregnant with her second one.
Oh,
I
my
just
Miss
wanted to
hey,
show
Demeanor,
you that.
Madonna.
And I will make a headband too for her. So
tell her where
Oh.
Miss Demeanor's at because she asked if she was all right.
Oh, she's good. She got a job.
yeah, she's
Miss
working.
Demeanor got a
Training today.
job.
Miss
She's in
Demeanor got a
training
job.
today. And Jenna
hmm
Moon had the census
Bailey,
bureau come to her house yesterday.
What happened? What happened?
I did.
Census
Remember
came-
how?
What?
Go ahead, Carla.
No, you tell it. You tell us your story.
Well, you know how Misdemeanor is doing the census thing, right?
Yeah.
And how we were talking how I've never had them show up at my house ever,
No.
and they showed up yesterday.
Shut up.
How weird is that, huh?
She sent them over there.
She did. I'm telling you, because she asked me if I did it, and I said no, I didn't do. I never did it. And the next thing you know, they're at my house. I think she told on me.
Tattletale.
I think she did.
Demeanor. Trying to get in good with the newbies. Okay. First, new chick on the block wants to get everybody on her side.
Yeah.
How did she start this job?
Today's her first day.
First day, yeah.
Oh,
She's doing
yay.
training today. Just like today was my first day training a new guard, and I'm standing there and I get stung by a damn bee. I was like,
No.
oh my God. And I got an instant headache after that happened. And so then my ex-boss comes, and that's the police department.
I'm gonna have to jump off. You guys are all breaking up on me. I can't stay. It's all right. I'll be in the chat though. I'm sorry I can't be up chit-chatting with you guys, but you guys are breaking up. So, all right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Carla, wasn't it you? And I think
So,
it was
do
you
you
and
see
Dunya.
the amethyst? I'm sorry.
I said a real quick question for the two of them. Wasn't it you two who told me to start doing the paint by numbers?
Yeah.
I just got it. It just came in the mail.
No, me and Jenna. I think Jenna was on it too when she said it, right?
Yep, I just.
How is it?
I just got it. I just picked it up at the door.
Oh my
God! So I haven't even started.
Fun. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun.
You know what I do? Well, I don't know about but I would, if I was doing a paint by numbers, I would set up my tablet and then I would do it like I would have YouTube going because that's what I do when I crochet.
That's a good idea.
I have, that's why if I don't say hi to you in chat, because I've been working on these baby things lately, if I don't say hi to you in chat, please don't feel bad. It's probably because my hands are busy doing crocheting. So,
well, I mean, I started something
I'm just
new.
warning everybody.
I started doing something new on my channel.
Carla, just one moment, Ginger Luck, and because I'm gonna have to leave because I'm gonna have to rinse my amethyst color there. But I want to tell you over and over again to put your stuff on Pinterest.
Yes. Yeah. I told her to do that too. I told her to start selling it because she would
Everybody
make good
tells
money.
me that.
She would make good
Pinterest
money.
is gonna be share, and Pinterest, you know, people.
I always
they're
think
gonna-
I'm not good enough. My stuff isn't good enough.
Carla,
Stop
What?
it.
you're
Are you
amazing.
kidding me? Are
I
you
know, but
kidding
I
me?
just like feel guilty.
Okay, I'm
For
gonna do a
why?
die-in of me,
Pardon.
okay?
Oh.
Stop it, people.
Right?
Stop it.
Well, I am
You
gonna
did
do
that
M's.
good.
I am gonna do M's suggestion, and I'm gonna put stuff that I've already made up. I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna put it up, and I'm gonna ask you all what you think such and such a thing is worth, and then I'll go by that. How
No,
about
you
that?
got it. Like I told her, it's your time. You got to like
no, because
materials and time. That's how you figure
yeah,
it
but
out.
you
She's
know,
gonna lowball herself.
But
Right.
Pinterest,
no,
you
no,
don't
no, no,
sell
no,
it.
no,
You
no,
don't
no.
sell it. Carla, it's different. Pinterest is like me. I do share stuff I do on Pinterest. Like I'm a freak to I redo some old furniture, okay? That's what I
No.
do. I love to take something that is 150 years old and give it another life. That's my passion, okay? So when I finish, I do a before and after, let's say, okay? I take a picture before and then and people, they don't like it. They pin it, okay? They do a pin. And then this pin goes through millions and millions of people. And then it's get repin, repin, repin. At one point, someone is going to ask you, oh, Lord, I want to have this. How much is it? And this is how you start it. It's free. It has no involvement to create a website, a Etsy store. You just go ahead and show your stuff. That's it, and that's all.
She's right. Or even
She is right.
what is the other one? Etsy. Etsy would
Yeah,
I
Etsy,
buy
but you
tons of
have to
stuff on
create a
Etsy.
store. And if she
Yeah, you
doesn't
have to
feel
create a
Yeah.
store on Etsy.
comfortable, you know,
It's
at the
true.
beginning she could pin.
Uh-huh.
She could do the Pinterest. And
Mm-hmm.
if she has requests, then with the request she can feel more comfortable to say, okay, well, you know, I have a 10 requests for that type of app, let's say. So I'm
Okay.
gonna build my Etsy store, and someone can help her, but I'm sure she can do it. You know.
You know what my daughter really loves is the fingerless gloves. She loves
I
Yeah,
them.
love
She
I
them
love them
too.
too.
absolutely
I
loves
do
them
too. Because when you're
Yeah.
working
because she can
outside, it's
text
perfect.
and keep her hands,
Yeah.
free to text, but it keeps her wrist and the most part of her hand warm.
Carla,
Oh,
you could have done some mask with crochet, but inside you put,
yes.
and you would
The
have
Uh-huh.
sold
material.
them. You would have made a little fortune.
Yeah.
Yep. She's right.
And you
Oh,
know what?
Bailey,
You
thank
know
you
the
so
Chucky
much.
thing there, the Chucky. Do something with the Chucky. Everybody in this community is gonna buy a Chucky.
Right?
I'm telling you. You
Everybody
know,
here.
use it
Yeah,
in your advantage. Use it
Make his
as to your
outfit.
I could
advantage.
Make
probably
his little
crochet one.
outfit. Make his little outfit.
Yeah, I could do that.
You
Yeah,
know?
Yes,
Make a
yes,
little
but that
Chucky outfit.
Chucky thing is
listen, people love Chucky. It's a
Hmm.
movie. It's I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I was afraid of Chucky, and nobody forgets about Chucky. So nobody
Right?
will forget about you.
Exactly.
Brand it.
I'm
Turn
not
it
Brand
sure I
it.
want to.
around.
I'm not
She's
sure I want
right.
to draw attention to that.
She's right though. Turn it
It's not,
around.
you know, it's good attention. You turn something bad into
Hmm.
something good.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
Carla,
true.
I was called
She's
Chucky
right.
for a long time in my life. It's just the ginger hair. It's
I
all it is.
know.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I can't change. Well, I could change it. I could dye my hair blonde or
But
whatever.
why
But it's
would
just
you?
like
Your
Why
hair
that's
would
treats
you?
not
Is
you.
who
right.
I
That's what you're
am.
If you
born
like
with.
your
That's who
hair,
you
you like
are.
your hair. That's it. That's
I
all.
do like my
Right?
hair. I've always liked my hair this
Then
color. But
screw
That's
just
it.
them.
That's yours.
So so tell them
That's
That's
to
right.
stick.
yours. So what I would do, I would definitely master the Chucky stuff. I would
Yeah.
definitely
That's so
do some
funny.
money with that, and
She's
they're gonna be
right.
the one who's gonna be
If
the
you made
loser.
Chucky stuff, like that would
Call
just be
yourself
funny.
Chucky's mom. There you go.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
yeah.
can
Chucky's mom is not patented. I don't think.
you
Chucky's
can,
mom.
you
Maybe
know,
Chucky's
the
bride
outfit
is.
there,
Right.
the little outfit. You can do the little outfit on a
Oh,
Yes.
you
t-shirt.
know what I should do is I should buy the outfit and put it on, like take a picture of me with the outfit on and put it on a top hat.
Yeah,
Carla, Carla,
That would be a good
Halloween.
idea also.
And make a little meme out of it for your coffee thing.
Carla,
Right.
Exactly.
Carla,
There you
Exactly.
go.
That's
You guys
great,
are helping
Sonia.
me figure
That's
out
great.
the merch.
do you ever make American Girl doll stuff like for the dolls?
Yeah.
I've never done that, but
Oh my God,
Oh,
you would make a
thank you,
fortune.
Jen B. You know, I'm good in
I could
marketing.
probably.
I'm a really, really good. I'm sorry, I don't want to. I have to humble myself, maybe, but I'm like you, Carla. I'm not feeling all the time pretty good about myself. I always question myself. I do. I'm
I
better
think we
with
all
others
do
Everybody
than
does
that.
for
that though.
myself. Okay,
I
I
think
do
we
that.
all do that, though.
Yes,
I
we
agree.
do.
We all do it.
We all do that.
but in marketing, I'm a queen. I'm a damn
Exactly.
good
You're
Me
good
queen.
at
too, girl.
marketing and I'm good in sales. We
You
be,
That's
oh
go,
it.
my God, we
girl.
kick
I'm
ass.
sales and marketing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Me
Frenchie,
too.
you're hired for my PR manager.
I, I,
And
Jen
I'll be
is.
doing the sales on the sales end.
Yeah,
yeah,
you can do
that's
the
it.
sales.
You advertise it everywhere, and I'm sure.
Yep.
I'm telling you, Carla. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But 99.9,
No,
I'm
you're
gonna
right.
do a purple X out of myself. Okay, 99%. 99% of the time. Um, uh, uh, what was I saying? Anyway,
It sounds like me.
I'm sure, Carla, I'm sure that this community, the little cliques, they're gonna buy because it's
Yep.
something that is relatable. You know what I mean? It's not something
Making
that
lemonade out of lemons.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
exactly,
We can
exactly.
do that. We can
We
do
could get
that.
Yeah.
t-shirts, Carla's Coalition, and have little Chucky doll on the little
Yeah, with a cup of
Yeah.
a little coffee cup.
right, and put the Chucky inside the coffee cup.
Right.
Like, and
I
then you
should
can make
actually do
Yeah.
emoji, Chucky emoji. I wonder if I could do that.
Put
You
Chucky in the
should.
car.
I don't
Chucky in
believe
the car.
it.
I
That's a
just
great
learned how
idea.
to do emojis. I just learned how to do.
you
I
should
will
be
find
able
out.
to.
Yeah,
Well,
dude. Why don't
you
you
know
do
what,
that?
Ginger
Play
Luck,
it up.
I might need your help. Do you know how to make emojis?
No, but I can try.
You know what?
Who does
Mandolin
it?
told me how you
Oh
shrink
yes,
it down
Ginger
to
Luck can help you. I'm
one by
sure.
one. I think she said, or one by one.
She could help you then. Tell her you want a
Yeah.
little Chucky inside your
Well,
coffee
she
cup.
said whatever emoji I wanted to.
Yeah,
I could
Ginger
say
Luck,
to
I'm
her, and
sure
she
can
would make
help
it.
you. Amanda Lynn.
Start making merch,
And
dude.
you do a Chucky. You need a Chucky. This one is gonna
Well,
fly like
I
in a
need one
second.
an emoji that's like Chucky. I think.
Yes.
I think I gotta check if I can, because you can add, after a certain amount of people, you can add emojis.
You
so.
can do little Carla Chucky's doll phone covers.
We could be Chucky's Coalition.
Yeah, Chucky, Cece's Coalition. Carla Chucky
Yeah.
Coalition. That's
Chucky
what you call it.
Coalition.
The Cece
Chucky's mom.
Coalition.
Chucky's mom's coalition.
Chucky's mom coalition.
Or
There you
the
go.
bride of Chucky.
Because like you said, that's not patented, so you could say that and not get in trouble for it.
I can't imagine anyone calling you Chucky, Ginger Luck's mom. You're so pretty.
You know, I could see like
Yeah.
what is that on Gilligan's
And
Isle?
you know, and you have to brand
Ginger?
it. You have to brand it so no one's gonna steal
Yeah.
it.
Why don't you?
Yeah, that's true.
I could see them calling you Ginger on Gilligan's Island, but I can't see them
Yeah,
calling you
yeah,
that.
me too.
Yeah, no.
You know.
I
It's
grew
so
up with
pretty.
red hair my whole life, so I'm used to being,
I
know,
used
Did you
to be
have
a
a lot
red.
of
I
freckles?
dyed my hair red once.
Did you have a lot of freckles
love
when
red
you were
hair.
I
young?
did.
Did
Yes.
you?
Okay, that's yeah. People are mean. I had
They
freckles
always
too.
did. They always made fun of the
You made
redheaded.
fun
No
of
one
my
really made
freckles.
fun of my freckles per se, but
I got
definitely
made fun of my
like
freckles.
I'd rather be dead than red in the head. Nah.
Oh
Like,
my god!
Oh my god! Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's so mean.
That is mean. That is. Kids
That's
are mean.
horrible. Who would
And that's
say
why
that?
I got
Kids
thick
are
skin,
mean.
y'all.
You
Yeah.
know what? That reminds me of YouTube.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's what people do on YouTube.
But
They
believe it or
try-
not, the person who used to say that to me the most was my oldest cousin. And he was like in his 20s, and I was like
Yeah,
6.
Chucky's mom is great. Jen B said Chucky's mom. That's a great one too.
Yep. See,
I should, yeah.
told
Yeah,
you.
you should.
You can be
And
I should
Chucky's
I'm
research
mom.
gonna have
and make
to
sure
leave,
there's no.
ladies. I'm so sorry because I was enjoying myself. Ginger Luck mom, Ginger Locks, Mom. Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
I love Irish people. Okay, you are my brotherhood, sisterhood. We have a lot in common, French Canadian and Irish people.
I
One day
wouldn't
we
doubt
can
it.
speak about it. But thank you so much, everyone. It was
Oh,
a
we have
Oh,
fun. Thank you
Thank
for coming
you.
up and
because
keeping me
I have to take
company.
the purple out of my sideways, because I'm gonna look awful otherwise. But
I'm
Okay.
glad I got to see you.
thank you so much.
Yeah,
It was a
I
pleasure,
appreciate you
Noya
coming up.
and Ginger Locke.
She's so
Carla, thank you
cute.
so
Hi,
much. And
sweetie.
also, never forget what we say to you there for the Chucky, the stuff, you water your bed. Okay, I'm gonna say it in French, okay? T'es
Hmm.
bonne, tu es capable, tu es la meilleure. Figure, Google
Okay,
Translate.
you are good.
See?
You're the
Thank
best.
you.
Oh,
And
You're
Aw.
something
good,
else.
you're strong, and you're the best.
Yeah,
oh. See?
Okay?
that was sweet.
So,
Believe in yourself. How do you say believe in yourself in French?
crois en toi.
Oh, that's easy.
Attends-toi.
Crois
Wa,
en toi.
wa, en toi.
Voilà.
Crois en toi.
So thank you, ladies. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, chat.
Okay,
It
Thank
was
we
a
can come
you.
up
blast.
again sometime,
Yes, I will. Thank
Frenchie.
you
I
Yeah.
so
enjoyed
much.
that.
And
I enjoyed having you
I'm
up.
gonna bug you until you do that damn interest. I'm gonna bug you, and I'm gonna bug you for the Chucky. Okay? So
Okay,
thank you so much, ladies. Thank
okay.
you.
Bye,
Bye.
sweetie. Love
You have
you.
a great
It was
day.
a pleasure. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, she's so sweet.
She
Yes, she
is.
is.
Oh my
See
God.
how red her hair is enough to
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's gorgeous. Look at her.
Yeah, she is pretty. She's 56. Can you believe that?
Nope.
Looks like she's in her 30s.
Yep. She's
Oh,
gorgeous.
so Ginger, how are you? How was your therapy yesterday?
God, my dog.
Is misdemeanor
Oh,
here?
no,
No,
no, that makes
this
me
is.
feel like home. I'm gonna miss her so much.
I know.
But lucky her
Oh.
that she got a job. Hold on, I'm gonna go put her outside. She's gonna drive me nuts. She just will tend to sit and bark, and she's a hound, so she barks at
I'm
everything.
happy. I'm so happy for her though. She was
Yeah.
so wanting that job. Like,
Good for her.
Totally. So,
this is what we have to do on YouTube, folks. We have to be happy for the people that
Yep.
escape.
that think good things come their way. Even if it makes you sad, be happy for
Right.
them.
Be happy. Exactly.
You know what I mean? It made me sad that she got a job, but it makes me happy for her that she's happy that she got a job.
Right.
So
Exactly. That's awesome for
if
her.
more people had that kind of like attitude, I think this place would be so much more
Well, it
pleasant.
people used to act like that. What happened? Everything started changing. Everything.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
in
just,
the since the COVID, I think it's just gotten
it got
to a
worse.
whole new level.
But nobody, I mean, think
But
about
we
it,
can't
guys.
blame it
Back
on
then,
that.
nobody really talked about like, oh, if you were Democrat, you were a fool. If you were Republican, you're a
It's gotten
racist.
so ugly.
It's gotten,
ugly.
yeah. Nobody cared about what
No one
if
cared
you
what
were
party you were.
what party you were, if you were a religious person or the color of your skin, never mattered. I mean, yeah, in the 60s there was
Madonna, I might do that tonight. I might do an evening stream with Misdemeanor and ask her how her day went.
yeah,
I've been
that's a good
thinking about it.
idea.
That might be
I've been
good.
thinking about because people, and I'm not doing this like to hog the time or anything, but people have been asking me, they've been saying to me, well, I can't go on early in the morning because I'm at work and blah, blah, blah. So I said, maybe once in a while, like once a week or something, I'll do an evening stream and just go on and just shoot the shit.
There you go.
Well, what's her
I'm like,
hour? What's her hour going to be every day after she
I think
trains?
today it's 9 to noon. I think that
That's-
she's in training. So
Right.
I think they're just training. And then I can't remember what she said her hours would be after that, but
And she has to work weekends too, she said.
I think she can pick her hour. I'm not positive.
Oh, that would be good.
Anyone who
will,
can pick their
LaDonna.
hours is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think she can work 7 days a week if she wants. I don't know. I'm not sure, but she's going to try and get into the post office after this because the whole thing that she had to go through for this job, I think will help her to get a job at the post office.
Good.
And I think they pay well. I don't know if she's
Yeah,
going to
they
be like
do.
driving those little trucks they drive around, or I don't know. I don't know.
They train you
Oh
first.
no, she said it was she would be in the actual post office at the counter. That's what
Wow.
she's gonna try and get. So
That's not a bad
fingers
job.
crossed for her.
Oh, I
Post
would
office,
love
I
it.
think the post office is a government job, so they pay good
Oh yeah, and you get
and
a
they have
pension and
good
everything.
benefits.
They
Yeah.
do pay you well.
I could go back to work. I wish I could.
I
Um,
miss work, you know,
Me
I miss
too.
work. I miss the camaraderie. Like, okay, I love you guys. I mean, you guys are awesome on here, but there's nothing like being face to face with someone and,
Absolutely.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah,
there's just
absolutely.
nothing like it.
Right.
It's just so awesome to be with people that you work with, that you become friends with, and you're right there, because I said to my husband too, I said, because nothing's changed for us. Okay. He's been working the whole time this COVID's been going on. And I've been telling him how bored I am and how blah, blah, blah. And he said, well, you go on. It's not the same. It's not the same as when, okay. So I talk on the phone with a few people, very few people. I get it. But it's not the same as being like going out for coffee with your girlfriend or going out to lunch with your girl. You know what I mean, Gingerlock's mom. You know what I mean, Anya.
Oh, I
Yeah.
understand, but
Yeah.
why is it that you can't get like a small part-time job? Is there a reason or?
I probably could, but then like we go away a lot. Like, well, before this, we'd go away. We'd go, fly here, fly there. You don't want to get a job where you have to quit because you're going, you know what I mean? You
Right,
can't
right,
pick and choose
and
your
that would
hours.
Or
exactly.
do volunteer work. Volunteer work, you chose the hours and the
Well,
days
you
you
know
went
where
on.
I thought about going for volunteer work is animal friends.
That would
Like
be
just
great.
going there and walking the dogs, or even bringing a dog home here and then maybe adopting one, because I want to adopt one or
That
two
went
or
from
three.
working to owning a dog.
Yeah. Well, that's where we got our last dog, was Animal Friends, and they take volunteers to take dogs for walks, to take them home for the weekend. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you like kind of foster them.
Foster
It's
them,
like a
yeah.
foster them, yeah. So I'm thinking about that. Nanya, is that you? I'm gonna have to kick her.
What happened?
Well, she's up here twice. This happened twice
Oh, I
tonight.
don't see her
Okay.
twice.
No, because she's backstage. So
Oh, then she
video.
fell off.
So I gotta.
Yeah,
Tanya,
thank
where'd you go? Yeah, I
the
had to kick
stupid
the other
phone.
one.
I know that's okay because the stupid phone. I went to just move, and all of a sudden I'm like, where are you going? The whole thing just went off. So I had to go. I had to get out of it, go back in, and I'm talking to you the whole time. And you said, "Is that you?" I'm like, "Yes." This stupid phone, and you're like, "No, there's two of her." I go, "She can't hear me. Why am I talking to her?"
Well, no, I couldn't hear you till I added you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it kicked me out.
So what's everybody doing today that's wonderful and kind and good and going to make someone's day
I don't
wonderful?
know. I'm going to just nurse my bee sting.
Oh, I know. That looks so painful.
I got two little dots. They're like two little. That's so weird. I
Let
think
me
that
see
might be where
again.
I wonder if that's where the stinger is, you guys. Ow, I just touched it. So yeah. Okay, wait. Can you see those two little dots?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. I think
Ow.
that's the stinger. That might be the stinger. Do you think?
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Are you allergic at all?
I've gotten stung before, but never by a sweat bee, and I think that's what it was a sweat
I don't
bee.
even know what a
Sweat
sweat
bee?
bee is.
I
They're
don't even
they're
either.
really tiny, those real little bees, those little tiny bees. They're real small. You've never seen that?
No.
No.
Oh my God. They're the worst. One guy that used to work for my ex, they were painting a house and they were on the outside and he got stung by one. He didn't know he was allergic. Within 5 minutes, my ex said that his face swelled up, his eyes were almost closed, and he kept saying, "I can't see, I can't breathe, guy, I can't breathe." So he
Ooh.
took him off the ladder. He was a real big guy. He rushed him. Thank God the hospital was like 5 blocks down the street. And as soon as he got him in there, they jabbed him with an EpiPen, and they said 5 more minutes and he would have died.
Jesus.
Yep. Had no clue. And it was the sweat bees. They call them sweat bees because they're real tiny. They're very small.
Never seen them. Never heard of them.
Oh, they're the worst. And they have the worst stingers. Those little damn things, when they bite you. Now, I was on a motorcycle and there was a bee that was going to the person in front, and he swatted at it. Because he swatted at it, the damn thing got pissed off, and I was behind him, and it ended up biting me in the shoulder. I was like, ah! You should see my shoulder. It got swollen.
Can you hear me?
What I was going to ask you.
You brain farted.
What was I going to ask you?
I do that all the time.
Oh my God.
Don't you hate that?
It just completely left my brain.
It does.
I was going to ask her something and I can't remember what I was going to ask her.
Do you know what it was about?
No.
Well, you were asking us what we were doing today.
Yeah, but it wasn't about that. It was something else.
Like if you can remember what it was about, it'll come back.
It'll come back to me.
And when it does, just blur it out, because that's
I will. I hate when when that happens to me.
Me too.
What I'm doing today is keeping up on all the live feeds from Big Brother. I started doing Big Brother recaps and spoilers.
Oh, did you? Oh, cool.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them, but I only catch them. Do you do them live or just?
I do. I do them live.
Okay, so I've been missing the lives.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know what? I've got to unsubscribe and then resubscribe because I'm not getting your.
I have been told everybody's not getting my notifications, so I don't know what the hell to do.
Yeah, because I'm
it's
YouTube.
YouTube.
I don't get any.
YouTube
it's YouTube.
sucks.
Yep.
Lately,
so annoyed
it just really sucks.
Agreed.
Freaking liberals. Sorry. Sorry, did I just?
Okay, no politics, no religion, and no. Oh no.
No politics.
I'm not going to say no sex. I'm not going to say no sex. Because then Ems will never come up on my panel again.
But that's the grand thing about Big Brother. It takes my mind off of everything else.
Does it? Good.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not talking about Corona. I'm not talking about politics. I'm not talking about the craziness in the world. It's just Big Brother. I love it. So
yeah.
Bye, Bailey. I don't know.
My daughter's a big fan. I should give my daughter your link because she absolutely adores Big Brother.
Big Brother?
Yeah, I watched the live feeds and already it's only into the second week.
They're not like giving you a copyright anything for playing that?
Well, I'm not playing anything.
Oh, you're just talking about it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were playing that.
You can do like commentary on it though, can't you? Because I've seen.
I am. Doing
you can do commentary. Right. You have to stop every 8 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm doing from what I'm seeing on the feeds. So I'm kind of going over what people don't know already.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I will give you updates and spoilers up to what's going on in the house, which I know. Like I'm like way ahead. I'm all the way up to like eviction, where they get evicted on Thursday because they have all this time in the house. But they've done so much stuff and it hasn't been aired yet, but I've already reported on that because I've already known.
Oh.
I don't get to see like the competitions. I don't get to see anything that I have to wait till the night they come on, but I know who won. I know who they're targeting. I know what's going on in the house. I know how there is more drama in that house like right now. Oh my God.
I haven't seen it.
I know what I was going to
long.
ask you, Ginger Lock's mom.
Yes.
When your friend is due?
She's due December the 15th.
Okay, so I have time.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take me long to make hats. It doesn't. So.
Yeah, and she's a 2-year-old, and oh my God, she's got blonde hair and has all these curls. It's crazy.
How old is she again?
47, and she has
oh my God!
Wow, God bless her
heart.
And she's got a 16-year-old.
Dang, Jason always wanted to go on Real World. Yeah, I could see.
I have someone that I talked to on here that's going to be going on when all this COVID stuff is in. He's going to be going on. He's not a friend, but he's someone that used to come in my channel. He doesn't. Mm-hmm. He hasn't for a while. Mm-hmm. Naked and Afraid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I can't wait because I want to see his butt.
My guy watches that a lot, and I'm like, you watch it because it's nakedness, and he goes,
you couldn't pay me enough.
If anybody knows Tyler Bushcraft, That's the guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tyler
He-
Bushcraft. Yeah, I
Tyler
watched him.
Bushcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
going
watches
to
them
be
a
going
lot.
on. Yeah, and he's going to be and on Naked and Afraid, they don't tell them where they're going to go.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I know.
I have no
Why
clue.
would you do
And
that
you
to
see,
yourself?
I have no clue.
especially when they get dysentery or they drink the dirty water and they're
Oh
sick
yeah.
and they got
Ugh.
runs and
No,
I'm
no.
like,
Yeah.
see,
Have you ever
guys are
watched that
stupid.
show?
You're so stupid.
I have, and I go, who the hell would
Yeah,
ever do this?
I would
I
never
do.
do that.
And they're all bit
Never.
up. They're all sick. They're all, and I go, all for what?
And they're all naked and afraid.
Yeah.
And it's
Yes.
like not worth it.
And
Well,
they're,
that's what
and
they
they're
call-
freezing
and they
ass cold at night and they got to snuggle up. And I'm like, now, would you snuggle up to somebody if you were naked? No,
And they eat
be
stuff
honest
like
with me. And he's like,
snakes
no.
No.
bugs
I would
and
die. I'd be
worms.
like,
No,
you know
I
what?
would never. No.
Oh my God. It's just
end it
disgusting.
here. Take the rock. Hit me over the head.
Thank
Because
you.
I ain't doing this.
I'm
Nope.
not. And then
Yeah.
it's like, and look what happens sometimes. Somebody has to bow out in 2 days because they got sick, and the other one is stuck alone. This girl stuck it out. I gave her a lot
there's
of credit,
no way.
man.
If I was going to do, which I would never do because
I
I would
wouldn't either.
last probably 2 hours.
If that guy left, I would say,
Let me
I'm coming
come,
with
I'm
you.
tapping out.
Yep.
But yeah, I would last maybe 2 hours.
Mhm.
They all lose a lot of weight because they can't find food.
Well,
They-
because
shit, if you need a diet, let's just go Naked and Afraid.
have you ever
Right?
seen like some of them?
I got a
that have
wedding
been-
I'm in. Maybe I should do that.
Right?
Yeah, really, seriously.
But then they get sick, and then when they do gain weight, they gain it all back like within a week or so because they like gorge
And the
themselves.
bug bites that they get.
That's
Have you
what
ever
I'm
seen them when they were
saying.
in a place where
Oh
they
my
all those
God! This one
bugs?
lady had it all over her body. Her
I know,
butt
it
was
was just
loaded.
awful.
Everything.
Not only all over her body, but in her
No.
private
She said
spots.
that. She said
There was
she
nowhere
she
she
couldn't
didn't.
stop scratching and she
They
couldn't
go in these
stand it.
rivers where there's crocodiles and
That's
alligators, and
It's-
there's no freaking way.
Yep.
That is pure
Snakes
torture.
and oh my God.
And the spiders, the big ass spiders.
Oh
and
my God, I
No.
know.
There's no freaking. If I saw one, I'd be way up on the rock. And then there was one where it was at night and they heard a cougar. I'd be
Oh yeah, I
shitting
was
in my
stalking
pants.
them.
I
Oh,
was
hell
yes.
And then
I
there was
remember
one
that.
where they were so cold because it was raining.
Raining,
And the girl got hypothermia.
Yep.
She was so cold.
She
And
was so cold.
her
And then
organs were starting to shut down.
Some of them.
It's like, what a great show this is, isn't it? It's such
Right?
a great show.
Let's go on Naked and
Wonderful
Afraid,
show.
get sick and almost die.
Yeah,
sick
I
and
want to go.
covers all
I'm
this
just
weight.
dying to go on a show where I could die.
And,
Yeah,
and
okay.
you know, be covered with bed bugs or bugs and
Yeah.
For literally 15 minutes of fame,
Fame.
is it freaking worth it?
you know, and
I don't
then
know.
they say, well,
But
how
I
many
never
times-
understood the naked part of that whole show. Why don't you give them clothes?
That's
like
what I
what?
said.
Because
I go,
if
at
you're
least
out
put
in the wild-
loincloths over their private areas or whatever. But
Well, I've seen them make them like out of leaves and make them.
yeah,
make,
some of them
make,
do it. They do a good.
makeshift
One
shoes.
girl did a great job. She
Like
hit,
that-
it was
that would-
like a bikini she made out of the leaves. I was like, wow, that must have took some time. But it looked great.
But like, see,
Yeah,
who,
well, some
who
of them
would
are
do,
like-
who would do even Fear Factor? I wouldn't do Fear Factor.
I
Oh my
used to
God,
watch
that
Fear
show used to
Factor
make me-
all the time.
I would gag. I
Wait a
literally
minute.
gag
When
at
they
some
would
of this.
put somebody in a box, they didn't know what it was, and it was a box of snakes. And then
Oh
the
my
woman
God.
was freaking out. I
Nope.
don't care. I like snakes. They don't bite. But
Oh
see,
my
that's the
God.
thing. You got to tell them what you're fearful of, because
And
that's
then
the
they
whole
use it.
point. And they use it against you. And
I'm
I'd be
so
like,
afraid of cotton candy. Terrified.
why? Are you? Why?
No, I'm just saying, like, I
Oh.
would say something like that because they stick me in with a bunch
Right?
of candy.
I hate spiders. So if they stuck me in with spiders, I would. And they did it to one girl.
And
She
see,
had
that
to
would
get
never
in that
work.
big thing.
I
with
would
big
punch
spiders.
everybody in the face.
Oh my God. One was on
Freak
her,
out.
crawling on her face, and she's not moving, and she's just like,
I would literally have a panic
Mm.
attack for 10 minutes straight.
She had to be in there for 5 minutes. And then they eat
Oh,
here's
just
a
the thought.
100-year-old egg. I'm like, really? You really save an egg for 100 years? I mean, come on.
No.
Who would do that?
Oh.
And then they make shakes out
But
of
some
that
of-
and guts and monkey balls or something.
Yeah, they maggots. They eat those big wormy things. Ugh, it's
Oh, and they're
disgusting.
still alive and squirming.
Yeah. Oh that's one way to go on a diet. I would be
Jason, that's
I
why
would
he
lose about
doesn't eat
40
rice.
Give
pounds
me the rock
because
to
there
the
is
head
no way.
instead of me putting this in
Thank
my mouth.
you.
Please.
Well, I would have tapped out because there'd be no way I'd be eating it. I was like,
Mm-mm.
nope,
That would
That's
be
why
worse
I
than
don't
there
death.
you
eat
guys
rice.
go. You can take the rain. I'm not doing it. And heights, I'm fearful of heights. How many times did they have to do that thing where they would get out of the plane and like crawl around, like walk around it and stand there and then try to get back in the plane? Like, I would have probably let go and fell to my death because I'm so scared of heights.
Well, sometimes they have to swim out to they have to swim out to a boat and there's sharks in the water. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
oh my
Oh yeah,
God,
sharks
are they
especially.
crazy? That woman just got killed by a shark not
It's
too
like a
long
real
ago.
version of the Hunger Games. No
Right.
thanks.
Really? Like, but it's
No
Yeah.
real.
thanks. No
No,
thanks.
I mean for what?
I always wondered if anyone like died from going on that. Like,
Or
I guess
got
they have
hurt
medics
really
and
bad.
stuff.
Well, my daughter's friend went on it, and I saw the episode because he had at the time when she was like 16, he had his hair spiked straight up, And I even made fun of this kid. I was like, "Look at this freak with his freaking hair." And even Joe Rogan made fun of him. He's like, "Is that hair deadly? I mean,
Gotta
you
love
got
Joe
so
Rogan.
much gel and hairspray in it, right?"
It was
love
on
Joe.
Fear Factor, or
He was on
Fear Factor.
Fear Factor.
Joe
Oh.
Rogan was. I love Joe Rogan.
Oh, me
I
too.
did
God.
too.
I used to think he was
They
so
don't
hot.
make that show, I don't think, anymore, though.
He is
No,
still hot,
he's-
even though
yeah.
he's bald.
He's still hot. But back on Fear Factor, come on. He was
There's
hot.
good looking.
When
He
he
was
was in
hot.
News
There's
Radio.
There's good looking bald guys. Come on.
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
agree.
look at The
I
Rock.
agree.
I love The Rock.
I agree.
I'm a rock girl. Oh God. And my guy knows it. He laughs and I'm like, there's my baby. Look at him. I love The Rock. I think he's hot.
Is he bald? He's
Yeah.
not bald.
He
Yeah,
shaves
Oh
his
yeah,
head.
he is
Dwayne's
bald.
got no
Yeah.
hair.
He is
Dwayne's
bald.
got no hair.
He's got no hair. Sometimes he grows it out and I'm like, no,
But he's got
shave
a
it.
nice shaped head.
He
You have
does.
to have a nice shaped
Doesn't
head.
he though? He does.
Dave
have a
Chappelle
nice
is
shape.
bald. Everybody's bald these days.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and
You either have hair or you
Diesel,
don't.
Vin Diesel. That's another good one.
Oh, he's not bad looking either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you know who? Vin Diesel and The Rock freaking hate each other.
Oh, they do.
They
Oh yeah, it's a
hate
big.
each
That's why
other.
they did the last
They couldn't even be on set together.
show without him because one Vin Diesel says that The Rock is full of himself and
Oh,
The
they're
Rock
all
just
full of
Oh my
themselves.
God.
Every single one of them is full
well,
of
yeah,
themselves.
because Vin Diesel always is like, okay, so all of a sudden, how did those shows become just about Vin Diesel? I mean,
Well, it wasn't. It used to be about Tom Walker than anything
yeah,
else.
it was.
And then
And then
Vin Diesel, but Vin Diesel's been around
took
for a long
over.
time, so he was used to being like the hot one, and
Right.
then The
And
Rock
then here
comes
comes
in,
The Rock, and he,
way taller
of
than him.
course, he's going to get the attention. Look
I
at him.
like
So
The Rock.
So did I.
Vin's bitter. He's
Yes.
bitter dude. He's
Oh,
bitter.
they were like, you just seen it. They were like calling each other names and
Where
all
did
this
you
stuff.
see this? Where did you see
Oh,
this?
they hate each other. They hate each other.
They
Carla.
hate each other. They were talking about it on
It's not a secret.
on TV. They were talking about
I
it
didn't know
online.
that.
Just type it in YouTube and you'll see. Does Dwayne
I do
get along
but
with
I
Vin Diesel?
do believe Vin Diesel hates Dwayne more because of the
I do
attention
too.
he gets.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, he's jealous.
That's why
He's
that
jealous
fight.
streak.
I'm
Vin
assuming.
Diesel said that fight he is not going to win that fight. You know the fight that they had. Vin Diesel bitched about it that he had to win that fight. So
What
that's
fight?
why. Remember in the Fast and Furious, I think it was 7 or 8,
Okay.
where The Rock and him, they were looking for The Rock was looking for him, and they all went to Mexico or
Okay.
Brazil, and when they finally caught him in the warehouse, him and The Rock had that big fight.
Oh yeah.
So
They probably beat the shit out of each other. in the
Vin
ring.
Diesel said, "I'm going to win that. I'm the cast of
Oh,
this."
that's bad. That's
Yep.
bad. You can't.
So that's why
toxic.
it looked like if you watched that fight scene, nobody really won because they were kicking the crap out of each other. It
They
was
probably enjoyed every minute of it.
oh
too.
God, yeah. Are you kidding me? And I don't
Come
care.
here, I'll
Vin,
get
you
you-
could
I'll
be a
get you right to
badass,
bed.
but The Rock is he's just no. The Rock knows his shit. He's just going to take care of you. That's all I'm going to say.
The Rock.
Rock is a badass. I'll take Rod.
It's hard not to like Dwayne, but they're also very good at putting up facades while a camera is running and being somebody completely different when the camera is off.
Oh yeah.
So
That's
it's
true.
like if anything hasn't proven it, like what's been coming out about Ellen DeGeneres, she sounds awful. Like,
Why? What
honestly.
happened? What do you talk?
Haven't you not heard since the quarantine? Like
No.
they have been targeting Ellen DeGeneres big time.
I heard that that's not
No,
true, though.
why?
It's like
Oh,
not.
it's true. It's true.
Why are
They
they
just
targeting
fired
her?
3 producers.
What?
Okay, so what's the story with
What
her?
is this story?
She pretends to be something she's not. This kind, sweet, nice person is not Ellen.
I knew it.
My mom pointed this out to me like long time ago.
I
She's like,
said that.
she's like, look at how people go and they dance and they don't even lean. She's like, I wonder if there's some, and I'm like, I bet you, like you can't even lean up, look at her, and all what's coming out, all of these things, you can't even go near her, look at her, whatever, unless she looks at you. There's a lot coming out about people who were not celebrities. Like she's really, really nice to all the celebrities. So all the celebrities were coming out. Yeah, well, bullshit. She's nice to you guys. It's the mere peons of us in the world that she's not, because we're beneath her. And it's people who work underneath her. And, and she's been, doing quarantine from her house, and she compared it to prison. So people were like, all right, that's slightly tone deaf. So people got pissed at her for that. And then all stuff started to come out because Nikki Tutorials, who is someone here on YouTube, and she's a transgender, and she does makeup, and she's absolutely stunning, and she treated her like crap.
Really?
Like crap. And that's where it all, because apparently this is who she is. This person that we're seeing on TV
is not
fake.
the real person. Yeah.
Is not the real person.
I said that. I go, I wonder if she's like this in real life, because she doesn't seem like to be.
Oh, always remember this. The people who are where they are, they're not there because they're nice people.
Right.
You're not nice by getting to the top of that. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
And most people in show business, and I'm not saying all, but they're really nasty people because they think they're way above everybody else.
But remember this, what has made you could also break you. So they need to stop. They need to be careful of that, because if this shit continues about her and people keep going with it,
That's like the
they
whole
do keep going with it.
She's going to lose her show.
Johnny Depp and Amanda Heard, like all that whole fiasco.
I believe he did. He did. I heard that he did get into it with her, but she's supposed to be a psycho.
No, he did not. He never got into it. Never laid a hand on her. Never.
So because somebody
said
a
lying sack of crap.
Yep, she's a psycho.
Gold-digging bitch who also tried to take Elon's baby, tried to freeze his embryos so she can have, the billionaire's baby. But, being a Hollywood elite isn't enough for this fraud whatsoever.
She's
Don't even get me on this chick. This chick, oh, that chick.
Really?
Oh, she deserves to be in prison for sure for what she's done, and that she's getting away with it. It's disgusting.
Well,
it's disgusting.
How do you think she's getting away with it?
Because they cried Me Too. So now believe everybody. No, you can't believe everybody, because if you believe everybody, then you got to believe this lying sack of crap.
Right.
So you can't do that. And she has been proven time and time again
she's
to be
psychotic.
A liar. Oh yeah.
That's
and
what
she's
I
had a
too.
violent history, and all her friends are trying not to say anything about it. But she's had a violent history, and they're trying to shape like this girl. Ooh, I want to see her go to jail for sure.
Poor
because
Johnny.
I would never thought poor Johnny Depp come out of my mouth, but she's one of the reasons why he's lost $750 million.
Shut up.
Nope.
Wow. So she's got that much from him already.
And he's pretty much now completely well aware. This is what she was intending to do from the very beginning.
Of course. Come on.
She was setting him up. She's recording him in his own house. He didn't lay a hand on her. When you saw that scene, the only thing he's like guilty is abusing is the cabinets in his kitchen, because he was slamming them. That's it. And she was just like, how can I get him? She would take pictures of him passed out.
Oh, why though? What did she didn't love him?
She
always wanted his money. Yeah.
She wanted his fame and his money. She wanted to be more famous. Just the greed.
Yep.
Greedy, narcissistic bitch.
Yep.
Wow, she
That's
sounds
it.
like it.
Yeah.
She does sound like it. I don't
Yep.
like her now.
I don't. I never.
I never liked her. I never watched. I have never seen a movie that she was in ever.
Well, she wasn't
Does
that
she? Does she
famous,
have a?
though. She really
Is
wasn't.
does she have a famous father?
Amber Heard? No, she doesn't have a
Okay.
famous anything.
No, she's not.
All right.
I have
All
never
right.
really seen her in that many movies.
Because there's an actor with that last name.
I will give her this. She's a very physically beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, $75,000 of cosmetic surgery can make anybody beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But don't get me wrong, she was very pretty to start off with. But nothing's good enough for this
I
chick.
think she's just not happy, period.
Ever.
Yeah.
Well, no, she's known for being, like, her friends are coming out and being like, yeah, Johnny never laid a hand on her. Even like the Australian government wants to take her in because she lied to them.
Okay, so here's the thing. He proves that, and if more people come out and say that, he should turn around and sue her then, get his money back.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, man.
Well, he's suing her. All right, they just had their big court date that was in England, but that was over the sun. That's nothing. He's not really concerned with that because, as a matter of fact, the only thing he could possibly win in this is $300,000 and some odd $1,000. For Johnny Depp, that's not a lot.
Yeah.
So I think this is just more to clear his name, but the big court circus, which is coming up, is going to be in Virginia. I don't know why Virginia. It's going to be in Virginia, January 2021.
Damn it. I wish I would tell
Oh my gosh.
January, and that will be the court case from Johnny Depp against Amber Heard.
I wish I could televise that, or somebody could get that and put it on YouTube.
A lot of channels carry.
Are you?
Yeah.
I know everything about this story inside and out. That's why I can tell you this. I have been covering it.
Oh, good.
I didn't
I'm gonna
cover
watch
it.
you.
I didn't cover it on YouTube because
Oh.
I decided to take a break. So when I took a break, I kind of took a break into that.
Okay.
But like I've been following the whole Ellen DeGeneres.
Was her sister involved with trying to scam him too? Because they talked a lot about her sister.
She is lying for her sister on the stand. What they're trying to prove is that his sister, who is, God, what is her name? Enriquez is her last name. Whitney Enriquez, who was her sister, where there was a footage of a video that came out that they tried to do some kind of reality show before Amber got famous.
Okay.
And Whitney came out and she had red blotches. You could see it. Amber beat the shit out of her.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Like, Amber beat your ass. Look at that. They're like, oh my God. And they're like checking her body out. She's like, I don't want to talk about it, guys. I don't want to talk about it. And they're like, oh, we set that up because it's reality TV. No, because if it was reality TV, you would have want to talked about it.
Yeah.
You would have want to. You're defending an abuser, even though she's your sister.
Yep.
She abuses you too, and you all keep defending her. Everybody's defending her. And here's the thing: I really think he could lose in England just because of the way the world is at this moment.
Well, she was booed. I mean, I saw that part after she got out of court.
Nobody
was
likes
booed.
her.
Everybody was cheering for him and booing her. She came out and they were like, boo. She must have some supporters.
She's a typical abuser then. She's got issues too.
And I think she took advantage of, from what I understand, the Me Too movement.
It's exactly. Well, see.
Oh, yeah.
She videotaped him getting pissed. We still don't even know why he was pissed in that video. He wasn't pissed at her because he's like, did something happen to you this morning? And she's like, no, you were fine a second ago. But the way that you could tell, when there was another videotape that was brought out, and when this videotape, and he's like, but why did you punch me in the head? She's like, I hit you. I did not punch you, babe. You are not punched. He's like, don't tell me what it's like to feel like getting punched.
So why was there trial in the UK?
This is
they were American.
Defamation from the Sun.
Okay.
This court hearing in England isn't even about Amber Heard. It's about the Sun and Johnny Depp.
Okay. But why did she have to?
The Sun asked her. She didn't have to do that, and like she took that whole stance outside with the wholehearted and I'm a victim, and no, you're not. You're a lying sack of crap. Get
Yeah.
the freak off the steps, bitch. No one cares. Nobody cares.
How old is his
No,
son?
nobody does.
Well, no one cares about her. I care. I'd like to see her in jail personally. I mean, for her to just obviously see that she went after this guy for his money and his fame, and to seriously, like, she didn't care. She destroyed him and his family in the process.
Sure. How old is their son?
How old is this son?
His daughter is, and I think the daughter's older, and they live in France. She's already a model. 'Cause
Yeah.
the mother's a model.
She's super pretty. I've
She's
seen that.
Gorgeous. And the son is just as good looking as he
Yeah.
is. Yeah. I'm not necessarily sure, but they're still like 20 and younger. They're not any more older than that.
Okay.
But you know,
So he can testify against her then, if he wanted to, right?
yeah. I mean, anybody. I mean, he had people
Did he
standing.
take her to
Nobody.
court, though?
I mean, because they had to have seen a
For
lot of
defamation
things.
of character? That's what he
So-
should do.
That's what it was. It was for
Yeah.
defamation from the son. But
But it was from the son. I mean, could he take her to court?
that is
Right.
what's happening.
He's doing that now.
In
Oh, is
Virginia in January. Yes, that's a five. I think that they said 50. I think they said 500 million. It's either 50 million or
Wow.
500 million. So yeah, this is pocket change compared to what's coming up. Yeah. This is
So
nothing.
can you imagine if she gets sued for $500 million? I'll bet you the world
And
is clapping.
I'm just hoping at like England, because I hope they prosecute if she is proven like and Johnny wins,
Mhm.
she could go to jail for
Really?
because she lied on the stand.
Mm.
Many. They caught her. The lawyers have caught her lying, like contradicting herself in the middle of a sentence.
Wow.
Well,
So
here's what I
bad.
think about, because that does such a disservice to women that have
Right.
gone through domestic violence.
Right.
That I think they should be harsher. If
I
it
do
can be
too.
proven that a woman is lying about that, I think there should be harsher punishments for that, because
Yep.
if you've gone through that kind of that kind of experience, that is just wrong, because
Mhm.
that just makes
And
and
to
it just
go
makes
after someone who is so loved, who goes and visits kids in the hospital as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Aw.
You know, he did not deny the fact that he has a substance abuse problem, but that's the problem he has, and that's
Right.
all the problem he's got. That
But
all
she's
he cares
running
about
with that.
clearing his name.
Aw.
All he
That's
wants to do
wrong.
is clear his name. He doesn't give a shit about the money, and he's actually said that. He's like, I don't care about the money. What I care about is clearing my name. I am not a wife beater. I've never
So
laid a
you
hand.
know that yeah, because come on, I
She's
mean,
all about the money, 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 and
Yeah.
he is like, all I care about is,
me,
my
name.
name, my
What
children,
does she
my
want
family.
as far as money? What does she want from him?
She wants to just take him everything he's got. She wants to drain him.
No, but I mean, how much money does she want? Does she want like
I
a
have no, I
settlement?
I do not know.
Oh,
I
okay.
honestly, he hasn't really worked. Everybody on Fantastic Beasts has come out. Johnny, and if you read, he has been nothing but a gracious, kind person. Listen to anybody who's been in any movie with him, and they will tell you just how amazed he is by his kindness and generosity and patience.
Wow.
But is he human? Yeah, he's human, but he's not what she's making him out to be. And that's the thing, because everybody's just believing what everybody says these days, letting the media actually be the courts. And that's wrong, because everything that came out in the news, like TMZ, things like that, they falsified everything to the point to make her look like the victim, when in actuality, he was the victim.
Right. Right.
And Amber did this on purpose.
God.
And
They
then,
should have harsher punishments for women that do that. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that makes it so much harder for someone that really is
Going
suffering.
through
in a
that.
recording, you hear her saying, I'm too pretty. There's no way they would send me to jail because I'm too pretty.
Oh my God. That's like that
Mm.
school teacher that said that their lawyer fought and said that she was too, because she she sexually assaulted one of her students, and they said that she was too pretty to go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree.
Right?
No, you are not too pretty to go to jail.
I think somebody should pull some of her extensions out, and maybe some of her cat teeth, and maybe it won't be so pretty.
Right?
I'm sorry. I watching this it made me so mad because it's just so obvious that she's lying completely.
Well, it'll catch up to you, like I said.
Oh, we're still waiting
We'll catch up
for
to you.
words to come, for the court, because it's done way differently in England. And in England, the judge looks it over and the judge makes a decision. Now, let me tell you, during the trial, the judge was very sick to death of her bullshit. Without a doubt.
Was he?
Oh, yes. Because
did they actually show the court? Like, did they show?
No, like I said, I followed quite a few guys who actually followed the transcripts. That's why I know what I know, because they read out the transcripts and like seriously pointed out every place where she's been caught lying, and it was just every day. How could this get worse? It gets worse. How does this get crazier? It gets crazier. And it's going to only get crazier because that's just what this girl does. He's going to go crazy. Well, I'm going to go crazier. And it's just a circus. It really is. But I really hope he comes out on top. I really do. Because
He will.
I hope. If there's any justice, he will. That's all. Very passionate about this subject.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you said, because
tell.
I was like wondering myself, and I wasn't following it. I would just see it on TV
every once in a while I'd see. I knew
because they
you
really
were.
don't televise much about it.
They
I wonder
didn't.
why.
But in England, they did. And I was telling my friend who lives over in England, Loopy Lisa, I was like, they're not even telling us much over here. I have to go searching for it. She's like, oh my God, it's all over the news here. She's like 24/7. I said, gee, that's funny because everybody over there, they were like, oh my God, she's horrible. Like they wrote in their media that she was horrible. In our media, they were sticking up for her.
Wow.
And that's
Really?
like, for real? For real. You guys aren't even going to look at the fact that she's lying? Not once did any one of our news medias, maybe once or twice, but none of them focused on the real stuff that was actually happening. That they would focus on, like, they said he was a monster. But what you're saying is, you were saying he was a monster because of the lies you made up.
Right.
And that's not what they're saying, And I don't think our media is going to take a side until the verdict is done. And if it's if they go in favor of her just because of like Me Too and stuff like that, they are going to bash the crap out of Johnny. They're going to. And the fact of the matter is that that's just not the truth.
Just
It's
because
just not the
they
truth.
just wanted to, that's the
They
media. They want a
obviously
circus.
taken out the men that, men for whatever reason are, not looked up upon these days. It's bad to be a man. And he's a white man. And right now that's like, a lot of people look at that as being a bad thing. And that's what they're trying to make him out like, to be this horrible racist, this, that, the other thing. None of that is true. None of it's true.
That sucks.
And they're just trying to do whatever it is to make him look bad. And there's no proof. There's no proof. And he's got so many celebrities who back him who have known him forever,
and his ex-wife, doesn't she back him too?
His ex-wife, Winona Ryder.
Yeah, she would.
Quite a few. He had many, many people where she only had her sister.
Wow. Yeah, because they're character witnesses, and especially being an ex-wife, she would.
And she had one character witness. He had many.
Then there you go. What does that say?
Exactly. Well, that was from the beginning. We all knew that, but doesn't mean that they're going to go with. I'm hoping they see the right thing.
Yeah.
But have they been distancing themselves from him here in the United States?
Oh yeah, they blackballed him. He's been blackballed from Hollywood. He hasn't done anything except the Fantastic Beast stuff. And that's because J.K. Rowling gave him a shot. And now all these young kids who, you know, from Harry Potter and stuff are coming back to J.K. Rowling like, how could you support a wife beater? How could you do this? How could you do that? They don't even know the full, they're just going with what they're hearing. Like, friggin' look into the information, look it up for yourself instead of just listening to what somebody tells you and believing it.
Exactly. But that's the media for you.
That's what our media does, unfortunately. That's why I don't turn my television on.
And these are the
Ever.
people
I
that
agree.
these are the people that he backs up in politics, and look what they're doing to him. So, well, you know what? Take another look at it, Johnny.
And not only that, like during, like there's a lot of names that were brought up, you know, famous names during the trial. One
Right.
name was Leonardo DiCaprio. Apparently, Johnny called him Pumpkinhead DiCaprio.
Good, because he
And
is.
and what was it? He
Big
called
deal.
Channing Tatum
Yeah.
Potato Head. So apparently Leo DiCaprio is so pissed off. He wants him to never work in Hollywood again.
Oh, come on.
Because, you know, Johnny,
just because he said that.
You used to be my friend in Hollywood, but now my friend is George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and there was somebody else he threw in. I'm like, really?
Wow.
You're going to brag about your friends like Brad Pitt, like for real?
Right.
Leo? Like, oh my God. It's
So they've turned on him, his own friends?
Oh, everybody's
because he said one stupid thing about him. Like,
because
come on.
you know, Hollywood follows whatever everybody else does.
Yes, they do.
And so they're following this, so they have to blackball them because that might mean their job.
Yep,
that's how Hollywood works.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
Hollywood follows each other because if they don't, they're afraid they're going to lose.
And it's absolutely true.
It is true.
It's 100% true. Because they don't want to get blackballed.
Right.
And unfortunately, Johnny is for something he did not do.
Yeah.
And that irritates me.
I wonder if
I
wonder if she's in cahoots with somebody that said, hey, why don't you blackball? Well, we'll all be with you on that. You know what I mean? I wonder.
Oh, hold on. LaDonna in Texas. I couldn't say that even more. Absolutely. Do not use Google as a search engine or you will not find what you are looking for.
Yeah, that's true because Google has gone very far south.
Yes.
They have.
Google has lost its mind along. So look up maybe Bing or somebody else.
Yeah, there's a lot of different search engines.
Don't use Google because you'll never find what you need. Especially if it has to do with anybody in politics. They're going to hide them and protect them.
Absolutely.
Because they're all in bed together. It's just the truth.
Well, yeah, look at Twitter.
No, I don't even touch Twitter.
I hate it.
I hate it.
I joined for my friends, but now I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to go out. I don't even go on it anymore.
I don't either.
She's like, you're not even. I said, no, because I can't stand it. I said, they're too political.
Well, so's Facebook too.
Oh, they've gotten I can't.
They're like the new
Don't
Twitter.
get me started on Mark Zuckerberg. That's what I call him. And I've set it on my wall. I'm like, Zuckerberg, one of these days, you lizard-looking lot, you're going to get it. Because look at his eyes. Did you ever see that guy's eyes? They're black as his soul. And I'm not kidding.
I definitely
he's a creep and a half. They're all freaking lizards.
I have seen conspiracy theories where people think these people are like reptiles or
yes, they are. He's a reptilian.
I don't believe that at all.
I do.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe that. I believe they're human. They're just humans with bad souls. That's all it is. They sold their soul.
His soul is so black, his eyes turn black.
They sold their soul. They sold their soul to get fame, money, and fortune.
You know what? See where it gets you now, buddy. Because everybody's got to face the big guy in the end. And
yeah.
You're all going to answer. We're all going to answer. But you guys, I would not want to be in your shoes.
You reap what you sow.
Absolutely. That's right.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but you reap what you sow.
And I used to say that to my mom as a kid. How can everybody how come people are getting away with stuff? And she goes, nobody gets away with it. Sooner or later, if it's not this life, when we answer to God, it'll be in that life.
It's karma. It's watching karma.
Yep.
Karma, it's a real thing.
Yep. Karma, baby, karma.
You know, I treat others the way
you want to be treated.
And even if I may disagree with someone, I'm going to hold my tongue. Why? Why is my opinion more important than yours? This is just how I feel. I don't have to freaking tell you everything I feel. And that's how I feel, because not everybody should be telling everybody all their feelings, or we're all going to kill each other.
Oh, I know.
I still say it's going to one day turn out to be just like that flipping movie.
What movie?
The one where you get to kill people from 7 to 7. It's going to end up being like
The
that.
Purge.
Yep, it's going to
The
be.
Purge.
If it runs in the wrong hands of the people, yes, it will. It'll be like that.
I don't think we'll ever have a purge.
I don't
think
hope,
get
close
that
to
bad.
that.
Certainly hope not.
Look what they're doing in flicking Oregon. They're letting them get away with beating people. That poor truck driver.
What happened?
He was trying to save a tranny woman from getting the shit kicked out of her for no reason. The camera guy was there filming this whole thing where she was getting beat up by a mob, okay, because she was a tranny. And this poor guy came, I guess I'm not saying it politically, so I'm very sorry. Transgender. Very, very sorry for saying it like that. But this poor guy seen this happen, and he tried to save her. He went out and he was telling them, I don't want any trouble, but leave her alone. Why are you hitting her? They were punching her in the face. They were knocking her down, kicking her. Somebody came up behind her and sucker punched her. I was like, oh my God. All of a sudden, this guy just started getting the shit kicked out of him. He was on his knees in the street. Someone comes by, hits him in the damn head, knocks him out. He was knocked out. Do you think they stopped? They kept kicking him, punching him.
Can I ask a question though? Why are these mayors allowing this to happen?
Thank you. And now this asshole mayor is saying, "Oh, we don't condone the violence." Oh, what did it take?
No. Yeah,
a camera guy.
But let's stand outside, and I'll get paper cast with you as they're booing you and telling you to get out. That you're just as bad.
Yes, yes. And he finally is like, they have the man who kicked him in the head, that made him knock out and then kept kicking him. They're looking for him. But it wasn't just him. It was the mobs that were with him. Mm-hmm. Nobody stopped this poor guy from getting the crap kicked out of him. No one. They were chasing him in his truck. His truck crashed. They pulled him out. It looked like they started his truck on fire.
The people who are handling these riots are absolutely awful.
George Soros.
I know.
That's all I'm saying. He's funding this whole flipping thing under aliases and aliases. Don't let that fool you.
I'm not.
I had one guy who showed us, and he looked up Black Lives Matter and funding, and he hit that, and guess what popped up? Now it's not there. They took it off. As soon as he hit the funding for Black Lives Matter, it popped up to Joe Biden and his counterpart that's running. I go, look at here. Okay? This is what I was saying. They're all funding this shit because they want Trump off that bad.
Well, that's where Antifa comes from.
Yes.
George Soros. That I'm aware
all
of.
These bad groups is where he's got his hands in so much stuff, and he's just an alias of the group. Like, he calls him something else. Just like in with the one riot before that where they had bricks and they were throwing the bricks. Well, those bricks were planted on corners.
Oh, I know. Yep, they have it. I know all.
And they did the history, and guess who helped? It was another guy, but our governor in Illinois, George flippin' Pritzker, and some other bigwig gave the bricks to go put over there. So don't tell me they're all doing this on purpose.
Well, Philadelphia, look at Philadelphia is not stopping it.
Yeah.
But if you go after your mayor's house, they'll stop it.
Oh, absolutely.
Just like Seattle.
Beetlejuice is hiding right now. Okay.
Drain the swamp.
She's freaking hiding, Beetlejuice. That's what I call her, because she is. I don't know how she got to be mayor of Chicago, but oh my God, get off. You are doing nothing. You no good for the people of Chicago.
I just don't understand how they're just allowing riots night after
night.
Listen,
Chicago turned into Chirac, and it's true. I will never go back. Down to any baseball games for nothing. They're killing kids in Chicago.
I know.
What is wrong with these flipping people? Okay, and it's their own. You know what I'm saying? It's their own colors that's doing it.
You preach, girlfriend.
I'm just tired of
Oh, I don't blame you. They are doing the
I
same thing
think
in
everybody
Pittsburgh.
is.
you know, it's getting to the point, and people are saying it. I've got people that behind the scenes in Facebook chat because they don't want to bring it out in Facebook because Fuckerberg will make sure his little crew will say, "Oh, we've debunked this. It's and we fact check." How do you fact check that? Stupid! You're wrong. So they just don't want it on there. So we're all behind the scenes, and they're sending us all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, I can't take it anymore. It's so draining of what they're doing
I
to
can't even
people.
I can't even watch it. I won't
No,
watch it
I
anymore.
don't want to even hear. I mean, I love listening to Fox in the morning. I can't even listen to it anymore.
Nope, I'm done. I'm done with
I
news.
said
I don't
I
really
don't
care
want
what's happening in the world. I don't want to hear
I
about
don't
it
want to
anymore.
hear it. I do want to be aware of it because in our neighborhood, Philadelphia, remember I was telling you, Carla, I was reading it that on July 4th, we were supposed to have something really bad happen. They were supposed to have them out here because their agenda was blow off these fireworks prior to the 4th of July to see what cops will come, how long it will take them to get there. Okay, they were all test running this. And then on the 4th of July, they were going to do this. And then they were going into the white neighborhoods to kill white people. Kill them, break into their house and kill them. Like, what is wrong with you freaking freaks?
When all of this stuff went down and the George Floyd video came out, which was absolutely horrifying, you know, like the riot started in Philadelphia, and then you could tell that they were starting to try to target police officers. Somebody in some chat put my mom's where I grew up in a chat, and they headed towards their area. Kids got out. Thankfully, guys that I know who are my age who are still there, thankfully beat the shit out after some of these kids as they're trying to come and make damage and try to break into houses and
they
things
should.
like that.
That's what I said. Hey, an eye for an eye.
And now
You're
they
going to
have,
come to my place, and you think you're going to.
and
Baby,
he
let
said
me
they were
tell you,
nothing but
we're
scaredy
this house
cats.
is packing.
He said
That's
they
what my
were.
husband
This
said
house
too.
is packing,
He said,
and I
let
will. I
someone
don't
come
care.
to this house.
You know
We're gonna
what?
get their
You have the God-given right to protect your house, your family, and that is what I will do. We pack, and I will protect this house and this family.
Amen.
And you think those people in Ohio that are I think, is it Ohio, the ones that had their guns that are getting chastised? I'd be like, fight it, whatever you guys could do, fight it.
Oh wait, you mean the couple who was on the corner? That was
Yes.
no, that was in Washington.
Well, okay. So whatever you need to do, you have the God-given right to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And do it. Fight back. I'm sick of people not fighting. Fight. It's time to fight back. Fight fire with fire, and don't take this shit no more. This is our country too. This is our land. This is our house. We worked our asses off for it. And then you're telling other people you white people took the land from them, give them your house. What the F? Are you kidding me?
That will never happen.
Never. And those people are standing up. They're all starting to come back. They're coming out, and that's what they should do. If you guys aren't, the freaking mayor is not going to do anything about it, then I say people stand up and do something about it, because I will. I'll be there fighting every step of the way for my house and my family. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's what we got to do as mama bears.
You have to take care of your own, and if they're not going to do it, then I'm telling you, Bible says turn the other cheek, but it also says fire with fire. So I'm just tired of hearing this and watching innocent people getting hurt by these punks, because that's what they are. They're nothing but punks, and they're no good. They together. They have to be they have to fight together. Get them on their own. They're nothing.
You're right. You're right. Because that's what happened when they came into my parents' neighborhood. So they were scared shitless.
Yes, they are.
Shitless.
Look at that guy in Philly that gun owner, when he knew they were going to break into their store, because they tried to break into the front door, and he's got a steel door. So they were coming. They're trying to break into the back door. He was waiting for him. He was ready. 3 of them start coming up the stairs. He got one. The first one he shot right in the head. The second one he got in the shoulder. Second and third one took off. The first one died. Sorry, not sorry. You
Shouldn't have broke in.
Thank you very much. And he had every right to do
Shouldn't have
it.
broke in.
Every right to do it.
I completely agree with that. Unfortunately, with everything that you do, there is a consequence.
Thank you.
Of some sort. You decide to break the law, you're going to get a consequence.
I will not.
Sorry.
I will not stand. I will not lay down for this stuff. Hell no. I'll be right there with my brothers and sisters and my fellow Americans. I'll be right there with them. And people are saying it behind the scenes. I'm sick of this. We all need to get together, and we all need to show them that we're not going to sit. We're not going to sit down anymore with this BS.
Well, you know what? Because everyone's afraid if you stand up for it, that you could lose your job.
Well, look at that one company. They hit it on the news this morning. Firestone. What's good and what's not. What was good? Black Lives Matter. What was good? Against defunding the police. And then what was bad? White people, the police, and
where was this? Where was this?
Firestone, the company. They showed it on Fox News this morning.
They said white people are bad.
They said white people. They said Black Lives Matter. That you cannot wear any. They don't want you wearing any political stuff. And MAGA hats, nothing. Okay, I can see that. It's a workplace. Keep politics out of it. But to say defund the police.
That's not cool. No.
Right. And listen, Black Lives Matter, so do white lives, so do red lives, so do yellow lives.
Defunding the police won't do it. If the police,
no,
they need extra training then.
Yep.
And that is not going to cost less. It's going to cost more.
Yep. So,
and then when all this is over and they're looking for the police when something goes wrong for them, then they're going to go, where are they?
They're going to be, and they're going to be the first people that call the police when when they need it. Okay.
I think you're right, Jason. He says, I feel like this has created more hatred towards everybody.
It has.
I agree.
Absolutely, it has.
I think I
towards
really
the police, towards Black Americans, towards white Americans, towards
I feel like this was
Hispanic Americans, towards Mexican Americans. I mean, everybody's getting
hate.
Yeah, everybody's getting hate, and it's wrong.
This is not how the way the world should be, and most of the people that I talk to all agree on both sides that the world should not be this way.
Exactly. I created
and I am not a Democrat, nor am I a Republican. I'm neither. I don't feel like there is a party that represents me as a person anymore, because I feel like the both have gone to an extreme that I can't really agree to both, where it's more like, what do I have to vote against now instead of voting for?
Right.
That's how I feel.
I agree. Like
and
it's
it
like,
sucks.
Yeah. You don't know where you stand anymore or who's standing with you.
No.
That's sad.
No. And honestly, during this quarantine, I've done research and stuff, and I don't like where this research has taken me at all. At all. To the point where
Philadelphia scares me too, Jason.
Yeah, my mom lives in Philly.
There's some sections that aren't too bad, but
my parents live in a good section for the most part.
Yeah, there's some bad sections, really bad.
Oh, of course, just with any city.
There's some bad sections. We're not far in Pittsburgh from a really bad section,
but unfortunately,
they get a lot of rioting.
Philadelphia is being ran by a clown, so it doesn't make a difference. He's a freaking idiot, just as bad as the guy in Portland. He's a moron. And how that man is mayor, I have no idea. He is a freaking moron.
My mom just called. She's on her way back.
How is she?
She's good. They're going to the hospital.
What happened?
She said she's bleeding. So,
oh Lord. From where?
Down there, the rectum.
Oh gosh. Are you going to the hospital?
I can't.
Oh my God, you can't go to the hospital, can you?
Go. So no, my dad's taking her right now, and the hospital that she's going to, it's a great hospital, but she needs to be careful because it's not a non-COVID hospital. So
well, I mean, the fact is, as long as they keep her separated to the point, she should be okay. I mean, I've been in the hospital a couple of times since all this happened. And
He'll be able to stay with her, right? Your
right,
dad?
Right? Will he be able to be with her? Because
no,
I,
no,
no.
she's gonna
no.
be scared.
Oh,
They'll make sure she's not scared. They have, this is how it's been since March. And with me, I was terrified when I went in by myself to a COVID ER.
Hmm.
And, you know, I got through it. You'll get through it. It sucks, but, you know, you'll get through it. It's just
Oh
such a
man.
weird time, but you just gotta, I mean,
I just hope they let my dad, because my dad will. Oh man, he'll be so nervous, and he's a heart patient.
they might allow him to come in, but I don't think they're going to let him stay.
Yeah, I know. She
well,
just.
go visit your dad. Stay with
That's what
him.
I told her. I
Yes,
said, tell him
ma'am.
to call me as soon as he gets out. I'll go. I'll go.
I'm
She's like,
sorry, Nanya.
I know. Thank
Well,
you.
you know my heart and prayers is
I
with your
know. She
family,
just
right?
hasn't right. And ever since that happened to her, she hasn't been right. So it's touch and go with her right now.
Oh my goodness.
So sorry.
This is what I'm saying, you guys. Everything is, and so many things are happening to people too. People are getting sick. People are getting cancer. People are all of a sudden.
Right.
Yep, I agree.
That's why
It's
we've
this
got to be
world's too
kind
much
to
to
each
handle.
other, because we don't
Exactly.
know what's going on behind the screen. There's human beings going through real problems on here, so we need to stop being so hateful towards each other on here. I'm so
Oh,
sick of it. I'm so sick of the hate.
But unfortunately,
thanks, guys.
you're always going to have the trolls,
Oh,
and
always.
you're always going to have the ones who want to come and make every moment of your time on here miserable.
Yep.
There's just got to be a way. You got to just silence them and forget them, because
Right.
if we
I think that the way you do that is by just ignoring it. No matter what
exactly
comes your way,
block it,
just
block
let
it.
it go, block it, and just move on. Don't even address it. Once you address it, that gives them fuel for their fire and their hate.
Thank you,
Exactly.
Jason. M said that most hospitals are only allowing the patient past the ER.
That's right.
Okay. So he's probably going to sit there and wait till they have the test to see what's going on. But I'm sure they're going to give her.
They're gonna send him home because there's no place for him to wait unless sitting in his car.
Really?
Really.
Just tell him to come home. Call him and tell him
Tell him to come with
they're
you,
not.
and you two will
Don't
sit
let
and
him
wait.
be by himself in his car.
Yeah.
I know.
So,
But my
tell him to
dad's
come
still, oh
here.
my God, he's stubborn. You guys don't understand. He won't. When it comes to my mother, he will not leave her side.
Then just go to him.
Yeah, go to him where he is
Because
and
he
be
just,
with
Because
him.
if he's going to be that stubborn, you're going to
he
have to go
is.
to him. And then at least if you're there, like, Dad, there's nothing we can do. We have to go. We can't go in. She could be here all night. Let's go. We'll get a call.
He'll go home because he'll have no choice because they'll tell him you can't stay.
Go
And
with
he
him.
will, but he will go home and he'll just be beside himself.
Go with him. Well, you know how you can get hold of me if
I
you need to
know.
talk. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
here.
I'm
Yeah, I
devastated
would.
again.
Yeah, I know, hon. Yeah, just try and talk him into going home and go there and be with him.
I have to. I'm going to have to because I know my dad. I was with them when my mom was in the hospital before when he was home, and when that happened last time, my brother said you should have seen him. He was just standing there crying his eyes
This
out,
is
calling
what
me.
is so sucky. Like, I pray to God that I don't end up in the hospital. I hate hospitals.
Mhm.
And to be by myself in a
I
hospital when my husband could
despise
come.
them.
And every time she goes to the hospital, when she comes home, she gets sick. She'll have like a bad cold, or she loses her voice, especially that
Because
hospital.
you're around sick people in the hospital, you know?
Yes,
So
yes.
whatever's floating around in the air, they can't protect you 100%. So of
And
course,
let's
Thank
be
you, Babe
honest,
Beauty.
you don't rest in the hospital. You don't sleep in the
No, she
hospital.
doesn't. She
no.
always comes home more tired than
Exhausted.
when right.
I have yet to sleep through the night in a hospital
Never.
unless they knocked me out.
And same. And it's hard to knock me out too.
And even when they gave me something to sleep, I still didn't sleep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I was
Here's an
in the
Ambien.
hospital for
Doesn't
a
work.
month.
And you're right. It's one thing after another going through this stuff right now. It is. It's like she just got out of the hospital and was to me never right.
See, and this is honestly why I have turned off all politics and stuff, because there's more things going on, and I can't sit here and get myself all worried and bunched up about something I have absolutely no control over but my own vote.
And the thing is, you can't, what hurts the most is you want to go see her, you want to visit her because she can't be without her family. She gets like, I want to see my kids, I want to see my husband, and they won't let her.
Nope. And
have you got it so that she can like FaceTime with you or anything?
Yes, we've done that. My sister does it with her. She can't FaceTime on her phone, so it's something, you got to download something else, Zoom. And I downloaded Zoom last time.
She can't FaceTime on her phone? I can.
No, she doesn't have iPhone. She doesn't have an iPhone.
Well, you can do it on an Android too, as long as she has.
She can do that
for her.
She can on Zoom
or Hangouts or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, get her something like that where it's easy for her to just has to click on your name and call you. Just show her how to do it.
She has Zoom downloaded on her phone from last time, so we're just
do a family thing with her. But she's going to be scared.
She is scared. I talked to her when she called me. She's just like,
it's scary. It's scary. I've been through it, so
it's understand. It's like, one. It was the seizures. Now it's this. When is it going to stop? When is it going to stop? That's my thing. It's like, my mom is so fragile, you guys. She's just a little thing. And for her to go through this, I hate to see her suffer like this. I do. It bothers me.
I'm sorry. I'm sure.
I'm so sorry too.
I mean, she's only 4 foot nothing. She's so little. She's a typical little Italian lady. So, thanks, Jason. I'll be okay.
Well, I love you. You know that. You can get hold of you can get hold of me at any time. You know how. I think I'm going to close down now. It's been
a while.
I said 2 hours.
No,
I'm almost 4 hours again.
Gingerlocks is running the water, Jason. He's like, you're peeing on
You peeing again while on panel.
I'm peeing. No. No, I just got my paint by numbers, so I'm looking at it. Kind of excited to do it.
I'm going to close down the stream for now. And,
all right, sweetie.
Nanya, thank you for coming up, Gingerlocks. It's always a pleasure having you up. Nanya,
for having me.
Call me anytime. You know how. Okay.
If you need anything, just let us know.
Thank you.
If you need anything at all.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Everybody in chat, thanks for coming here. Thanks for spending.
I will, Jen. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you.
We love you. You know that.
Right.
I love you, girl.
Everyone have a better day.
Take care. If you just want to cry on the phone with me, just go ahead and call me.
Okay. I probably will.
All right.
Okay.
I love you guys.
Love
Thanks
you guys.
For coming in. Love you,
everyone.
Bye, guys.
You, everybody, Jason, everybody, LaDonna, Samara, Bay Beauty, everybody. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later.
Okay. Thanks, Jason. Bye.